rest of the world doing on a day like this?
When my kids were growing up, about once a year I would sleep in, take the day off at home, and watch the kids get up and get dressed for school and have breakfast. And it was so strange to me, doing this every day. I got to see so little of that.
I love to be with the horses. I love the process of training. Horses come in off the farm, scraggly looking. You start training them a little bit. They start blooming and their muscles start popping out. They start feeling good and proud of themselves. It's a great feeling to watch that happen. The horses enjoy it and I enjoy it.
Boss, you know what? We don't have enough work riders unless Claire doesn't get up Cagney. Do you want to hold up Cagney or?
Yeah.
Tony's open, but I don't know if you want to change. Yeah? Okay, never mind. Tony, why don't you give me him and I'll get on him.
Randy, you know Redditor here a lot, huh? You're gonna go 7/8. You're gonna go 6 with Delicious Devil. Go even down the backside into the quarter pole. When you leave the quarter pole, reach up and ask him to finish down the lane good. He's pretty special, inside and out. You don't get many like that. That was kind of a test to see if I would consider running Redditor back on the dirt again. I just hope he runs as well on the dirt as he does the turf. If they really get good at racing on the turf as he is, sometimes they get spoiled to that and they never want to go back on the dirt and actually race well on it. Pretty fit, huh? Not blowing too hard, is he? Yeah. Let's go home.
Biscuit. You sad or what?
Becky, she went good this morning. Start off good. She didn't fight with me like last time. Even I worked her by himself last time.
She don't like
She
you.
want to go, but this time with company, she
Yeah.
did good. She did good.
This is the monthly record. The horses are all kept on here. You mark what they do each day on here. If they walk, gallop, jog, work out, different kinds of exercise. Workouts and exercises would be progressive. You know, you start from a little bit and you end up more and more as you go. At a certain point, you think about a race, so you try to balance a program that brings them up to their optimum on a certain day or week. So with that on the charts, if a horse actually has a race, you'd put an R for race day on that month, and then as you're going through each day of the month training, you have something you can focus and point to build up on. The horses are all a little bit different. You know, some of the horses are really hard to ride and might be only one person rides them. Some horse might have a couple riders that he gets along with, and there's some that anybody can ride.
Hey, Boo Boo, give us the tongue. Come on.
Oh, Paul's been here the longest. Paul's
No.
been here grand opening day.
Yeah.
Inaugural year.
Inaugural year.
We all have different stories, I believe.
Yeah.
I started up in the streets. In the islands, I mean, you know. We used to go and
Hey, I wanna
skip
do that.
school and take people's horses and ride them in the streets, you know.
Mum and Dad had race horses that they owned, and when I was old enough, they used to like put me on the pony and like let me ride the pony, and then gradually started putting me on the race horses.
I had nobody in the racing industry at all.
One of the first ones I rode took off just down the street. I mean, running, you know. Felt good when he was going fast. That was it. I was hooked up to that.
Okay, and when you put the bandage, put it by the feed tub where she might. Don't brush too much.
Yeah.
Hey, girl. Come on, girl. Yeah.
Racing office.
The race secretary writes a book with 8 or 9 races in it, and he's got to decide what's best for the program to bring out the most fans, so more money's bet, so the purses can go up. And you got everybody hounding him for their race, wanting a race. It's not an easy job.
Every day we sit around, we wait until they have enough horses in the races to get a card together, and then they check them in there and make sure that everybody matches up to the right horse. And then about 10:45 or so, we'll probably draw the races.
Okay, here we go. First in the book. Yours is a 6 with 9. 26-9. Horsford.
5.
5, Aaron Avenue.
8.
8, Nicole's Pursuit.
2.
2,
4.
4,
7.
7,
9.
9.
Hang on, guys. Hang on. Let me get the lid up on.
The outside very fast. We'll take the early lead. One from the outside with Johnny.
The only way you can survive around here is to win or be in the money, be competitive. Don't get any money past fifth. Train them like I do. That day rate, say $100 a day training that I bill the owner, you lose money. My income comes in the 10% of purse money the horses earn. If my horses earn $100, I make 10. They make $100,000, I make 10,000.
Hey, that means you get to go home. Just trying to get them used to all the people over there and just everything that goes on over there before they run, so they don't go crazy when they run. It's better to have them a little more wild when they school than when they run. You know, school them and then run them, so they're not. If they're gonna get nervous, they'll get nervous the first day you take them over there, not when they end up running. Shut up.
We're going to do a pre-race inspection on all the horses that are running today. We're basically looking at the soundness of the horse. And if we find a problem, the horse isn't traveling good, doesn't jog right, this horse will be scratched.
Buenos días.
Colonial Warrior.
Colonial Warrior. 09484. Basically, I'm looking for heat in the knee, soreness, heat in the shin. Same thing here in the ankle. If there's a problem in the foot, usually you feel a pulse down here. And back down through here, we've got the suspensory ligament, and see if there's any swelling or heat in there. But this is nice and clean. Okay, trota poquito, por favor. Okay, señor. Gracias. Buena suerte hoy. Okay, let's see the tattoo. We're looking for 3, 6, 6, 8, and a 2. That's a good, nice one with a star in front of it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Santa Anita Park. We now have today's changes.
Hey, it's me. Did you line up hot walkers for the races? Well, Pedro asked me to go with Marlo, so I'm feeling to do it.
Attention, horsemen. This is a 20-minute call for race number 1. All horses for the first race. Join the receiving bar in 20 minutes.
Field 2. Grenade 3, Eddie 4. Danny 5, Hector 6.
Hey, this is a tough place to start back, and there's plenty of speed. I don't want you to take her back and do that. I just want you to let her break and just sit nice, long, hold quiet, and let her relax off them horses.
Whatever she is.
Riders up! Yep.
Where they go. Rich Music now going off for the lead on the outside. And Ile-de-France keen to go on. Ryder's taking a tight hold of Ile-de-France. There's Leighton George racing on the inside. Respectful is in the 6th spot. 4.5 off the leaders. 3/8 of a mile to go, and Rich Music continues to lead them. Ile-de-France, Lady George takes the 2nd spot. At the top of the lane, Rich Music, Lady George, Respectful is in there as well, and Ile-de-France. Dancing ahead to Respectful. Lady George a good third.
Yeah, I thought she found another gear and she was going to be able to hit the board.
Where they go. On the inside gate, Relentless Sailor is out fast. Sunday Break begins well in the red cap. Then back to Joe Ha. Then comes Rumor Patrol having to be pushed along now. Joe Ha has 6 to make up. And from here on in, it's just a matter of how far Sunday Break and Gary Stevens going to win it easy. Sunday break by 4.5, 5 in the end. 3/8 of a mile to go, but Cagney is still last. At the top of the lane, and Irish Pride swings to the outside. Cagney is coming with a nice run from the back of the pack. Irish Pride to Carrion, Continental Red, and Cagney suddenly in it. Going on, Cagney late. They hit the wire. Irish Pride, I think it knows. Continental Red, then Cagney, Lord Flashard, and Loving and to Carrion with the last two.
Don't spit on me. You gotta go slow.
People are just having fun taking turns beating me, aren't they? Getting real pleasure out. You start thinking you're smart and know everything and get cocky and I can win this or that. The horses will humble you. Only one winner out of 9 or 10 starters in a race, so there's not an abundance of winners here. You learn humility fast. You're going to lose more than you win, always, no matter how good you are. Hello, Tom Halpin. Dick Mandela, how you doing? Why don't you go ahead and shoot Redditori for me? You'll see where I trimmed his frogs away. He started to shed both frogs, and I was able to get under him and trim it out, and it's actually firming up real fast. Looks real good. You know, that horse's feet, if you see any little crack or anything looks a little funky, cut it out. Once it gets a little started, it just eats him up, you know. What did we do? Did we get Mary yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
In the morning? Daytime?
Yeah, daytime.
And then do them up at night?
Yes.
Just do the same. Just rub it in there. Make sure you put the gauze in the center of the frog.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a big, good one,
Maybe
right?
maybe it was too big. It's gonna
Maybe
come
too big?
off.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and whip it on.
Paul, you
Paul,
can
get
start.
it.
You can start with the right on.
Okay. Yeah. Paul, when you're ready, come down. I'm gonna maybe go on. Come down, take your time. Don't be in a hurry. 1 to the 5.
Okay.
But let him stand and take his time. Okay. Yeah, if he just came out here and went to galloping, you couldn't handle him. He gets too tough. If you let him take his time, he's not as tough. If you rush him, he's really gets upset. Worked the other day, and we were a little worried he'd come out a little tender. A day or two later, he was starting to shed his frogs. I took where it was starting to separate and went ahead and trimmed down. It made it a little tender for a few days, but you can see he's barely touching the ground today. It's already gotten good. Come spring, once the sun hits them, their body must trigger foot growth for some reason. I guess the body tells them to use their energy to grow hair in the winter and feed in the summer. Piece of cake, isn't it? Easy for you, right? I'd sure like to have one for the dirt. There's the San Antonio Stakes will be in Saturday. The preparation race for the Santa Anita Handicap's $1 million here. You just don't know. A lot of turf horses will train good on the dirt in the morning, but won't run in the afternoon. It has a lot to do with the stride and timing of their stride. And as long as they're going when you're going along with a little hold of their mouth and keeping them together, they're okay. In the afternoon, you're not gathering them up, you're letting them run. Then you find out whether they can really do it or not.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Santa Anita Farm.
To lose weight, put 2 layers of plastic. It's hard to stay at 112, 113 when you're 5'5". But this is what I love. When you love something, you gotta do a lot of sacrifice. This is one of them. I told my mom one day, she saw me doing all of this. I said to her, man, I'm getting tired of this running around losing weight. And she told me, she said, I told you to be a doctor.
There'll be a free handicapping seminar beginning shortly in the East Paddock Garden.
Sixth race, the $250,000 San Antonio Handicap. These are older horses going a 1 1/8 last major prep for the big cap here on March 2nd. Be interested to see our handicappers shake out what looks like a very solid race. Aaron, why don't you take this one away?
Lido Palace is a short price.
He's supposed to be in the ice tub right now.
Lot speed here. He should get a good stalking trip. There doesn't appear to be a pace here. The interesting horse to me in here is the bottom horse, and that's number 7, Reditor, who has only started once on the dirt since coming to the United States. He has shown he can.
No Pasadena key, no room.
Training very well, drawn outside. Reditor is going to fire a big shot today. I made the race 4-7, and my angle here is trying to beat horses exiting the San Pass wall.
What I'm going to find comical is that Aaron and I will go for the Frankel horses, and we both like Reditor second. He'll probably win by 5. That's probably the one we should have gone with all along.
Muy tarde. No, he just got here.
Le dejaron la tina.
They're gonna call any second.
Vámonos, Nazario. Buena suerte.
Field 3, San Antonio sent on their way to a perfect start. Along the inside, Yuka's out fast. Irish Eyes are flying. Reditore on the grandstand side. Sane has been taken back into 4th. Lido Palace is right there in the 5th spot. Gander is the grey. And Straight Flush contender trail early. 7 off them. 3/4 of a mile to go, and it's still Garrett Gomez and Yuka taking them along by half a length. Irish Eyes are flying is in 2nd. Reditore's 3rd. Sane is at the back of the leading group, and then there's a gap of 5 to Straight Flush. They're approaching the quarter pole. Irish Eyes are flying between horses, and Reditore 3 in a line. Lido Palace is 4th. They turn for home. Reditore on the outside. Irish Eyes are flying between them. Yuka down at the rail. They come past the 8th pole. 3 in a line. Yuka at the rail. Irish Eyes are flying between them, and Reditore on the outside. Reditore and then the leader. Reditore from Yuka. Reditore with the San Antonio to Yuka. Irish Eyes are flying. Lido Palace 4th. Then came Sane, Straight Flush, and Gander was last.
Great job.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Richard. We've been doing this horse for 4 months.
Thinking. We were thinking.
So is your lean now to stay here, to go to Dubai, or both?
Oh, it's too early to tell, but, you know, the next few weeks at least will be interesting. Hadn't been that interesting the last few weeks in my barn.
Those are pretty much the 2 choices, though, either the big cap or Dubai?
Yeah. I'm just glad to be back in the game.
Sign me to look for the next few weeks.
God, I had to control myself standing there talking to those guys. Well, the reporters ask me all the questions. I'm trying to act like I'm having fun.
Oh, yeah, blood was
blood all over
it was
the
all-
bandages and.
Yeah, when it did it, it's quit bleeding now, but at first it was just raw, red blood all over.
Didn't seem to bother him, did it?
No.
The adrenaline gets pumping, I think, and he doesn't care.
He wouldn't stand, so they kept turning him around. He'd practically holding it out in front of people.
He shed his left front, and I cut that away, and his right one was trying, but it wasn't loose enough to cut out. But it came out. Just because it's shedding, it came off. I don't think it's going to be too bad a deal at all, but not as bad as it looked. But then afterwards, you know, you're dealing with a little thin piece of tissue with a 1,000-pound horse beating on it. So you have to heal it enough it'll support the horse. You know? You win it 1 minute, next minute you see blood coming out of his foot. And then another minute, it's not so bad as it looks. So it's a roller coaster.
He shed that frog all off. So yeah. It was bright red yesterday. Now it's starting to cool down.
But that'll toughen up. Because he's got the problem in his frog, he'll end up not going in the Santa Anita Handicap because we wouldn't have time to heal it and train up to that. So we'll just take the 7 weeks from the last race to the Dubai Cup so that we've got time to heal it and then prepare him well for the race. Amazing when they win. They look bigger and prettier.
Those races in Dubai, the ones who win, they pay big money. What's that worth, like 6 million?
The Dubai World Cup?
Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tin Man here, he just looks like he's blooming, doesn't he? A month ago or so, he just kind of was nondescript around the barn there. You can just see the glow coming out in him. I'll bet by spring he'll really look good and develop into a pretty good little horse. Yeah, that's us. Gotta be.
Hello. Yeah, hey, Jed. Well, I've got 11 deerlings coming out. Right. You know, they've been broke and galloped and kind of done everything, but they do it out in the field. They don't have a racetrack, you know. They flew from Kentucky. When you get them, they'll have had about a week off, maybe 10 days. So they're going to be a little fresh.
Little babies, think life's changed today, isn't it?
Cold pasture to jet airplane. Yeah. Leave them alone a few days and then just start them up in the arena and just feel them out and go steadily along to just show them the racetrack and all that.
The boss is Hollywood today?
No, he's actually out of town. I think he'll be here tomorrow, though. Either tomorrow or the next day. I'm confused. I don't know when he's coming home.
Yeah.
Gates closed, all set. Let's Cruise and Venusberg out fast. Now Brisket in the white cap taking over. Song of the Moment coming through on the inside to get second. Almedina's right there in the red colors. And now it's Venusberg who broke fast, is content to drop back last. A half mile to go, and Brisket is leading them just over length to Song of the Moment. She rocks in the yellow colors, only 3.5 lengths off these leaders. An eighth of a mile to go. Brisket still the one to catch though. Almedina doing the chasing, but Brisket is tough on the lead. Brisket will come home to win it well.
And she was gone again.
Yeah. God, I get nervous when she runs.
Walking.
These babies have been ridden in Kentucky, and they're well started, you know. So it's just a matter of starting the routine with them. So many things can happen with these horses, and only one or two of them's good, you know. The more slow work we can get into them and not have any problems, you know, the better it is in the end. It's just like going to kindergarten. These horses, actually, they're probably about in the 2nd or 3rd grade right now and headed for high school.
You might put Ile-de-France in there.
In the
3 words, Ile-de-France.
in the turf.
In the oaks.
Okay. ILE.
Yeah, just in case.
You want to sign with the X, and I'll give you these other ones too. Thank you, Richard.
Sounds good. Hope to be there.
Yeah, thank you. These are for the Woodford Reserve Turf Classic and the Kentucky Oaks. That's during Derby week.
I want Mike Smith to have a stick in his hand when he gets here. We're gonna need the ponies up right away. I want to go when it's time. Okay. Make sure I see that in the morning before he goes out. Michael?
Yes, sir. How are you? Yagi.
You're gonna go 7/8 with Randy? You guys back up to the 3.5?
Uh-huh.
When you go off, I want you to go off with him, even, head and head.
Uh-huh.
Then let him settle back about 2 lengths.
Okay.
And at the quarter pole, I want you to razz him up, snap him once, and make him run by this guy, because we're gonna run him on the dirt.
Got it.
Okay?
You got it.
Whoa, hey, Cagney. 25 and 4. It's a good, steady 7/8.
Working anybody famous?
No. Hoping to be.
How is that predatory?
That's coming. A couple more days.
Before he goes back?
Before he starts training.
Yeah.
It's not toughened up quite enough yet. So he's not considered for the handicap.
Right.
But he should be able to make it to the Dubai Cup.
Okay. What's Gary doing? Is he in Hollywood?
Gary Mandel.
Yes.
He's going into business for himself, starting to be a trainer. He'll have some of his own, and he'll have my extras.
And you guys prepare
in a couple of years, I'll probably join Gary.
You will, you know, yeah.
Yeah. That's probably how this one will go.
It'll just be a complete reverse.
I'll just go to work for him. Or Becky, one of the other.
She was being very antisocial yesterday. I don't like her. Mama! You want one more bite? She's a little better today. There's some things that scare me about this job, like not having benefits and not having a retirement plan, or I just bought health insurance the other day. I want to do more. I want to do it my way. I don't want to have 2 horses and suffer, you know, and have to make sure those 2 horses do good, or else you're screwed. Nobody's going to give you any horses if the 2 don't do good. You never know what's going to happen. You'll get pneumonia, then you're down to 1. Then your other one bows a tendon, then you have nothing.
The 2-year-olds I just brought to California, and now they've gone to the little training farm I use here, and they'll get a little bit of lessons there and then come into the track in about 6 weeks.
A horse walking by a gate that's never seen one before, they're afraid of it, fundamentally afraid of a gate. And then after they've had a bad experience with it, they get terrified, you know. I like to get them to the gate first and know that you got some foundation. I like to pull their tails out and handle them a little bit, because when those gatemen start grabbing for their tails, if they've never had them grabbed, they might jump forward, hit the gates or something. You got to prepare them for everything. It doesn't always work out the best, but at least you know you tried. You know?
Listo?
All right, come down. All right, let's go. Yeah, that's good.
He's in Monday. Wanted to give him a little reminder. Oh, yeah.
10 man, all right.
This horse right here, we're just standing him, just to relax him, just to settle him down. We'll stand for about a minute or 2, whatever it takes, and then we'll just lead him out the front. Some horses come up to break. And then when we break them, we grade them. Okay, that horse can go ahead and run. So on, if the horse is in a race, I look them up and I see if they've been okayed or not. If they haven't been okayed, then I got to call the trainers and let them know they need to bring them up so we can break them one more time so they can be approved to run.
What'd you bring me?
Bring you anything. Sure, remember, we don't work for you anymore. We don't have to be nice to you. Yeah. Party's over.
It's all right. You weren't nice when you worked for me.
You running today?
I got a maiden in the 6th. Pleasantly Perfect.
bless you.
Yeah. We started him once last year. He just now came in.
Can we bet him?
Pleasantly Perfect having to be ridden along, but not responding at all at the moment. They come for home. Soud on the outside. Something dangerous. Something dangerous just will not be beaten today. It's a tenacious head to Soud. Set for more, and Pleasantly Perfect finally got going for 4.
He's not real bright. Kind of a slow thinker.
You are a big, 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 big man. Isn't he?
He looked good for about 4 strides on the dirt. As soon as he hit the grass, God, he went to lugging in and all over the place.
Isn't he on the bottom side? He's got
Oh, it's all grass, all European grass.
Yeah.
In fact, I almost didn't buy him because of that.
Uh-huh.
You know, but I liked him, so unfortunately for Mr. Ford, I went ahead and did spend that $725,000. So, we're throwing back in on the dirt.
Who do you run on Sunday?
Sunday we run Kudos.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos ought to be pretty tough there.
Racing office.
That's it, boys.
Storm in Heaven, Nakatani. National Anthem, McCarran. Kudos, Delahose. Golden General, DeSormo. Lord Jim, Stevens. Beat Hollow, Solis.
That race off the turf today, did that bother you at all?
No.
Okay.
Who would scratch?
Well, I know Beat Hollow. I would imagine my other one, National Anthem. I don't see too many that would stay in. Storm in Heaven probably would. Golden General probably would. You?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they'll keep 4 or 5.
Good.
Hi, guys.
This horse worked with Redditori one of those good miles and looked stronger than he did. Seriously.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Homeland is the grey. Kudos will be second last. And Storm in Heaven will complete the lineup. The San Marino sent on their way to a perfect beginning. Along the inside, Lord Jim is quick into stride. Kudos is going up to join him, and National Anthem going to settle down in the third spot. Homeland is the grey on the grandstand side. Storm in Heaven brings up the rear. Past the 3/8 they go, and Lord Jim is the leader. National Anthem second. Kudos on the outside. Into the top of the lane, and come on, Kudos, let's go. Going on come on, Kudos. Second. National Anthem down at the rail, down to these 3 now. Lord Jim going on. Kudos is the danger, down to 2. Things do come to the wire. Kudos gaining the advantage. Here's the wire. Kudos wins it in neck. Second, Lord Jim.
Are you concerned about the move on the dirt?
Seriously, I nominated him to San Diego Handicap 3 days ago and told Dottie 2 weeks ago, I hope this thing rains and comes off the grass because he's doing so good working on the dirt. So this was a good time to try it and find out, and we might think about San Diego Handicap.
Nice going. Thanks.
Okay.
Will you have Cagney still in the big camp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And has Redditori been back?
I'm running out of days, a few more days, and I mean to make Dubai now.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
worried about
Yeah.
it. So
Can he go tomorrow to the track?
no, it's not healed enough yet.
That looks a lot better right now than it did last time.
It's all right, but just these last little spots are a little stubborn here. I'd like to get him out and ride him with tack a little bit, but what I'm worried about is that it's going to burn up in here a little. What I might ought to do give me some electric tape. I want the tape to hold it so it won't spread or fluctuate much, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Now go and put
Put
your
the
regular
corona-
whole foot bandage
Okay.
under and make sure it closes up here. I don't want sand going down in there.
All right.
Tack him up, we'll ride him 15 minutes and put him away. That's it.
Y cuando termine va a pasear con Cia 15 minutos. Ok. Entonces, agua caliente.
Shed that
con sal,
frog and burn it.
15
He's not back
Muy
yet, so it's
caliente,
a day-by-day
Con
thing.
mucho sal.
We're hoping we can make up for lost ground quick, you know.
There's a corona right in there. Just keep it from burning.
Ran a horse named Kudos yesterday on the dirt and won the. And I'm gonna run him back in the handicap. I don't know, can you still get in if on a late deal like that?
Back walking 15 minutes and
But if he win the handicap, we'd work something out, wouldn't we?
15.
Sneaky man, okay.
Hey, boss, don't hang up with him. How many days would the people be in Dubai?
How many days would the help be in Dubai? Between 2.5 and 3 weeks, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute, let me get the details here, yeah. Who do I address it to?
Menos que 3.
We're training athletes to compete, so there's going to be injuries and aches and pains. Anything that's preparing for an athletic event is going to have to push and train and go through sore muscles and stiff and sore times. And the secret is keep the injuries as small as possible and back up, get them right, and start over again so that eventually you have a good, fit athlete that's ready to compete and not in a dangerous situation.
A little sweetheart. Everybody's favorite. Come on. She's easy to get along with.
Martin Wygon. Dick Mandela, what are you doing? Hey, Little Brisket had a splint flare-up a couple weeks ago. And, you know, we x-rayed it, and it was clean at the time, but it was pretty flared up, so we waited 10 days, re-x-rayed, and we can see the little start of a fracture line starting to show.
Fracture lines on x-rays are shadows. What'll happen in this fracture, along the fracture line, the bone will demineralize on both sides of where the fracture occurred. Then we'll see the shadow. This knuckle right here would be the same as the horse's fetlock joint. From here to here is a long bone called the third metacarpal, which is the horse's cannon bone. What we've been looking at is a fourth metacarpal, which is a vestigial bone in a horse. So you can see a very faint shadow right along that angle, right there. It's in the right position, it's in the right angle, the typical splint. I'm going to recommend that we go ahead and operate the horse, scheduled for Tuesday.
There's another school of thought to just leave them alone and they might heal, but half of them don't heal, and then you've wasted 2 months, and then you take them out and you got to wait a couple more months. So best to just take them out. Yeah. You know how they are. Things happen. And there's where the fracture is right here. So I'm going to make a decision that's going to go all the way that whole length. The top of the splint bone is right there. That's called the button. This small little thin bone comes all the way here, and you can see where there's hemorrhage around where the splint is. We'll pull all this tissue back, get around here, and I'll amputate the splint bone right there. This is a suspensory ligament running right through here, and the flexor tendons are right back in here. That actually came out very cleanly. There's no damage to suspensory ligament, which is what you're concerned with. And the reason for that was that it was acute, hadn't been trained on, all those things that make it a very good case to operate. She'll be off, give her 90 days. Sometimes you could come a little faster than that. Sometimes you have to go a little longer, but 90 days is going to be a very good estimate. She's already walked this morning, no temperature, so everything's good.
So she was a good girl for it all?
Oh, yeah.
Champion, really.
The black and whites in this business are very few when you know you're right. You've got to make some hard decisions sometimes. When it comes time to decide, you You have to do it for yourself.
Or give me the old-fashioned too.
Training horses, you can't train horses for other people.
Yeah, Papa.
You know, because an owner says, geez, I'd like him to run a mile and 16th next time, or I'd like him to be on the lead, or I'd like him to win the Santa Anita Handicap. The thing is, we all want the same things, but what the horse wants can be different, and you can upset the progress doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. When it's an important decision and it's right or wrong for the horse, I'm going to choose right. Make a mistake occasionally and be wrong, but not on purpose, you know.
Now, the training difficulties you had with, is it Redditor or Redditori?
Redditori.
Redditori.
Yeah.
Is that the reason he's only going to run in Dubai and not here?
He's probably not going to get to go to Dubai either.
Oh, I
you
see.
know, he tore a frog off in the San Antonio when he won it.
Yeah.
And trying to get that burn healed has just been hard to do. Probably by tomorrow I'll make the final decision.
But it doesn't
looks
look-
like I'm
doesn't
going to
look
give
promising.
up and turn in my invitation.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And then hope these two run good Saturday, and maybe we can go with one of them. Hey, get off the grass. How you doing?
Good. Hello.
Well, you're on time. We got Kudos going 3/8.
Wow. Yep. Right on schedule.
Say a big field for the handicap, huh?
Yeah, 10 or 11.
Somebody told me 14 this morning.
It's news to me. It means the whole gang's in.
Cagney.
35.
How is the track today? What'd you get on him?
35. Kudos with white hat. Where'd he go?
35.
Well, we haven't favored anybody, have we? Same time, same distance.
We're looking forward to a really good running for the Big Cap. We have our biggest field in almost 20 years. First up, the 2002 Big Cap.
One.
Number 1 is Cagney.
13.
Milwaukee Brood draws position number 13.
6 is Kudos.
Kudos is number 6.
3 is Skyjack.
Skyjack. Cowboy, position number 3.
So, are we doing all right? He ate all his Wheatie last night? This morning?
Yeah.
Good. You give him all the sugar and candy?
Of course.
Okay,
Spoiled, rotten.
good.
Here, Alex, go give him this. Richard thinks I eat his bananas, but the truth is, we give it to Redditori.
I'm not gonna do that. If he gets sick, blame it on me.
No. Puerto Madero used to eat a whole banana every day.
That's good
Kid
for him.
used to bring him bananas.
He's related to monkeys. Hey, big boy.
You ate a banana.
Ready to go chachita in Dubai.
Because it wasn't meant to be. You want more, don't you?
Hey, big boy.
Come on, pick it up. You want to see it? Yeah. No, you don't care, does he? It's actually dried up. You were here the other day when it was all red and raw.
Oh, Hollywood Park.
Is there nothing else after the big cap here?
No. Hollywood Park.
We're not in the Gold Cup. Looking for the Hollywood Gold Cup.
Probably ought to stick close to him, Mr. Moss here.
Oh, you mean you want to stick? Okay.
Hello, hello. They're on their way down the stairs. Are you surviving?
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. The other one, I'll catch you coming around, all right? Okay. Yeah.
Hey,
Huh?
that was fun. Yes.
You know how to ride it, man. Okay. Do what you think's best. All right.
Walkie Brew on the outside. Western Pride coming up to the outside gate. All set for the Santa Anita Handicap. And away they go. Future All in the white blinkers broke beautifully in the center and goes up to lead them. Now Western Pride crosses over from the outside gate. And there goes Sky Jack on the inside to show early speed as well. Fancy As is racing in just behind the leading group. In behind that comes Yuka. Irish Eyes are flying. Milwaukee Brew and Kudos are next. Cagney is back third last, giving them a good 12-length start. They run to the three-quarter pole, and Western Pride ensures a good pace out on the lead. Irish Eyes are flying is giving them 10-length start. Then Milwaukee Brew, Kudos alongside of that. Into the far turn they go in the big cap. And it's still Western Pride. Kudos coming out nicely from fourth. Future All did not fire today. Irish Eyes are flying is next, and then Milwaukee Brew turning for home in the big one. And it's Western Pride still leading by a length. Kudos on the outside. Milwaukee Brew now coming out of nowhere. And here's Milwaukee Brew in the white cap, and he's just going right on by all of them. And Milwaukee Brew and Cat DeSormo flying home to win the big cap. Milwaukee Brew by 4. Western Pride, Kudos, then Giant Gentleman, then came Captain.
But he ran real nice.
Yeah.
A lot better than where we were last year.
Hey, are you kidding me? Oh, don't laugh. I thought about last year when we stood over there and talked about when we should yell them. Right
Quick as turn of foot, you know. I mean, he kept coming, which was good to see, but he just didn't explode, you know.
Yeah. Hey, we'll get back in the grass.
You got it. Thank you, sir.
He got nailed out the gate. I mean, it was cut himself on both back hind. Yeah.
He ran good.
Oh, he ran super. He ran super. He ran good.
Oh, Kudos ran good, huh? It's like the race woke him up. I should have woke him up early. Old Cagney, he didn't even like the dirt. You know, he went down the backside. He didn't learn to close his eyes running on the grass. So then Kudos, if I hadn't just run him 2 weeks ago, I would sure want to go to Dubai today, but, well, they might look so tired we might not want to do anything. We're not a cinch to go to Dubai at all right now. Chances are probably not, I'd say. So. It is tough, and the disappointments do set you back. But when you come into this business, you have to work on the horse's agenda, not your own. Your own's dangerous. It's not as hard on me as it would be some poor little guy with 10 or 12 horses or half a dozen. We can keep chugging along and still have some action. You ever hear of Rosie Ruiz?
Rosa Ruiz?
Rosie Ruiz? She won the Boston Marathon a few years ago.
Okay.
You know how she won it? She waited in the bushes at the quarter pole and then jumped in and
I like that.
won easy. It might be the only chance we've got.
They have a half-mile left to go in the Oaks on the inside. Adoration, Ile-de-France right up alongside. Lady George and the rail, 3 off them. You is up to race in third, but a 50's closing in nicely in the white blinkers on the outside. Ile-de-France, a huge one, but you in the
Come on, girl, hang in there.
It's a 50, and you come to dispute it with a 16 to go. You has won it. The 50 has to settle for second. Ile-de-France.
Pretty dang good.
In a photo for
I just ran a filly 50-1 in the Oaks and ran third. Looks like she's gonna win there for a while. Ran really good. You know what that makes her value go to?
$5 million.
I mean, just get beat by those fillies. Those are the best fillies in the country, those two. I dreamed that she was way the hell back there, then she just flew up coming down the stretch.
What you eating at night, man? Last night.
Starting to bug me about the Kentucky Oaks. I'm thinking we've got time. We could run her in the non-winners here and then go, you know? It's 2 months.
How much is that race in Oakland, that 3-year-old race?
I don't want to go to another state. I'd like to win an allowance race with her, you know? I'd like to win some race with her. You know, you've never really got the job done, you know?
Me? Moi?
She's never actually finished in front, you know?
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Capiche.
Ile de France. We're looking for another race for her.
We did nominate to the fantasy.
I did. That's right, I did. Damn, I did.
That's all.
I ain't so stupid. Where is it?
Right here.
Oh, but you know what? Somebody good's going to the fantasy. How much is it? Oh, it's only 200.
Let me call him, because for some reason he sent me the Oakland Handicap, and he sent me the Arkansas Derby.
You might ask him who he thinks is going to run in the Oakland Handicap. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the horse parade leader's not coming? Okay, I'll get back with you. Kudos is the horse I'm thinking of. Redatory's not quite ready. But I'm going to work him today and see how he works, and then I'll let you know for sure.
58 and 4. Yeah. Kudos is barefoot, too.
Right now.
Yeah, he ain't got his shoes on yet.
Well,
We better go.
yes, that's right. We've got to go the long way.
I mean, we better go.
Oh, God. So who do we think's there?
I've got the list in the barn there.
Oh, good. All right.
San Bernardino's 150. That one's 500. It don't look like 500, does it?
No. I mean, that part
Looks like a
is
$100,000
definite.
race.
Well, yeah, it's just who'd have the speed to...
Hey, Mr. Ross, how good's he? I didn't see
He's
that.
the one that won the other day very impressively. He won
Where?
that race we're talking about.
These are the
Yeah.
lighter ones here.
What does Dottie want to do?
I should study it. See what's
Easy
Yeah.
slide in and out.
And you think he'd like the track?
Yeah.
Quality is questionable.
Huh?
The quality is sure.
They're not grade 1 horses, you know?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Might not be a chance like that again.
Hi, Jerry, Dottie. Well, I'm standing here with Richard right now. Hold on a second. Richard.
Hello. I was thinking of going to Oakland Park for dinner Saturday night. What are you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, Oakland Park now proudly presents to you the field for the 2002 Oakland Handicap. Number 1, This Fleet is Due. Owned by Stonerside Stable of Janice and...
I thought Graham would be the favorite.
Or Mr. Ross. That's
This
one of
Fleet
his
is
picks
Due
in
was
there.
bred in. Number 7 is Kudos. Owned by Mr. and Mrs. Jerome Moss and trained by Richard Mandela. Being ridden this afternoon by Eddie Della Husse. Woman's band moving in there in the gate. And they're off in the Oakland Handicap. And quickly, Edgar
That's good.
Prado sends Bowman's
But
band
he'll
to the
help him
outside.
settle. Doesn't look like he's handling the track very well.
No,
doesn't look like he likes it.
Another $3 bill. Kudos at the back, about 10 lengths off the lead. Crafty Shaw is setting the pace in the Oakland Handicap. Bowman's band second. Graham Hall's at the rail in third. Mr. Russell
He's not
is
liking it.
fourth. This Fleet is
We've
Due
got
is
leveled
tucked in
off.
at the rail, fifth by 3. Kudos is still waiting.
Anybody
And
can come
now
from
they're
behind
on
is
the
Eddie,
outside
but,
of the
you
Oakland
know, this
Handicap.
might be
It is
asking too
Crafty
much.
Shaw in Graham
That's an awful lot to make up.
He is smoking.
Into the stretch of the Oakland Handicap. It is Graham Hall
Switch.
taking the lead. Crafty
No,
Shaw
don't like
fighting
him.
back. Shirebill is next.
He's right there.
Come on, come on! Eddie Della Hussein, Kudos flying on the outside. It is Kudos picking him up, laying him down, and he's going to blow the field away. Kudos and Eddie Della Hussein will win the Oakland Handicap by 3.5.
Oh, my God.
Kudos, you just got moved up.
Took him how many tries to break his maiden? But then gelded him, and he won all those races in a row.
Entering the winner's circle, the winner of the Oakland Handicap, number 7, Kudos. Kudos is owned by Mr.
The problem with our business is there's no rules. There's nothing says if you do something the same way every time that it'll work.
Just don't rush her out of the gate. Don't rush her off the feet and just let her
You go with percentages that work and ideas that work, philosophies. I'm sure Becky's sick to death of me saying, Becky, I'm not going to give you the answer. I'm going to give you a philosophy.
Congratulations, you win a big race over there. That's nice.
He did it easy too.
But when she's out in the real world, she's not going to have that answer. She's going to have a philosophy that says, if this happens and that happens, what generally comes with it? That's what you have to do to train horses.
Oh, where they go.
You can't say if you walk them a day, gallop 3, and work on the 4th day or the 5th day, and you work 2 5/8 and a half, that you're going to have anything happen particularly good or bad afterwards. It's all a feel and a very personal business to know the horses and know whether it's making them happy or sad, mad or sour, sorer or sounder. It's a work in progress, exactly.
Start off your Southern California weekend with us here at Hollywood Park.
Freezing.
Hey, Butch. Hey, Pete, how are you? They're up.
Belenny, one of Florida, Billy Wilshire. It is EuroLeague Rain Dance. Crazy incident, teachable means train EuroLeague Rain Dance.
Next batter.
My curfew was 3 minutes ago. Need to get to bed now.
Good luck. Go get him.
Saucy Cat gonna fire up maybe in the second, but Wallahatchie in front.
Let's take the money.
Head for home. It is Private Cats and Fun and Sun, and here comes Fun and Sun to take charge. He's 4 lengths in front. It is Fun and Sun in front.
Here we go, gang. Oh, all right, all right.
Come on, dinosaur.
All right, big girl. You. All right, the Inglewood put Redditori. He's in already. The Senorita, you ought to put Ile de France in there. Yeah. All right? Okay, take it easy. Bye.
¿Y de otro L?
Él está Freddy.
Ready? Solo?
Sí.
And then uno, the segundo, es quién?
El segundo es Genaro y Barrera.
Do you know who lives with Israel up there?
Israel and Abraham.
Yes.
En el uno pues está Pedro.
¿Cuál?
Pedro, en el de aquí enfrente.
I live with the swing room.
Oh, Jorge Carapia.
Jorge Carapia lives with Arturo. And the swing room will live with Patches.
Oh, Cesar the swing room. With Patches. What's his last name? Cesar.
Herarte.
Two Cesar Herartes?
¿Cómo se pida? Orantes. Orantes Quevedo.
Who are you?
I am Nina.
Come here, Nina. How are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm Galvin for Tim Pinfield.
Oh, for
and
Pinfield.
then I came over and got on one for Gary.
Right, he's got you on one today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know who you were.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Who you on?
I'm on, I don't know, Timely Action.
Timely Action. Have you been on him before?
No,
He's
I don't
nice.
think so.
He goes nice.
Yeah.
Just go straight off once down to the 3.5.
Okay.
Crystal Brown, here's yours right here. This is a little holy bowl to it.
Any chance you'd run this Imperator's Raffaella Friday night?
No. Yeah, that's what it is. He's colicky. You better get on the phone quick. You want to look grumpy? You can be grumpy tomorrow night. Yeah, or the next day.
He's okay without a eunuch, huh?
He's gonna be
He
fine.
had one over there.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He'll be a lot finer pretty quick. We're going to have a sex alteration.
Oh, no.
He's been dressing up, so we're just gonna go ahead and make the switch.
He looks like such a manly boy. Might take some weight off of him, too.
Look at the dirty nose this poor little thing's got. What would your mother say if she saw that?
She sniffed your hands like, any food there?
Do you know how you're starving me? I need some food. It's like they see the reflection.
Yes.
He's a little bit fatter than he needs to be.
They are, right?
A lot fatter.
You want to switch him to regular?
What's he on? 14? 14. Ooh, yeah. Switch him back to regular, and I'd go 1 and 1.5. And no alfalfa. He came in skinny, man. He just turned around.
Look at all the French. She says, guys, I'm here.
Girl. Huh? Can you beat all them big girls, huh?
Because I'm going to try.
Huh? You almost did it the other day.
So what happened? Torrealba, he just decided he wants to go for the big one.
The Kentucky Oaks.
Look at all the French. She's going to run in the Oaks now. Say.
Actually, I told her to get a bag half-packed because I may just send her. The thing is, we had so many to train.
Plus, think about Nina. She might get on more for us.
We'll see how it's all working out for a few days. But if I can, I'm going to send her with the filly just by herself. You can do it.
I can do
And
it.
you looked shy when I was asking you. You didn't instill confidence in me that, yes, boss, I can do it.
I can do it.
Don't worry. I'd like to find an easier race. Oh, but I was unhappy about the San Anita Oaks. She ran third, so I'm careful I don't embarrass myself too much. There's still time to change our mind, but I've got to make plans for it.
Right there, Mike.
She didn't even care. She just ate her hay. They were all very well behaved. They really were.
Put your hay back.
It's been a long day already. But we're here now.
You're going in this board right here. Stalls 21, 22.
21 and 22 are just barred here in the barn 43.
Rick was going to x-ray it. A little more time doesn't hurt that horse anyway, so. Right? Okay. All right, Dick.
Not much happening.
Alex seems good? Good. You said she was pretty knocked out, tired, huh? And how about Corey? The ankle still good?
Oh,
Well, she had one on each shoulder.
Well, she had two kids, one on each.
Good. All right. Good. See ya. Bye. And those other colts going really good. What's he looking for?
Pinching the twins.
Pinching a twin.
Oh, she was really in full. Double in full. Double.
And I would say, may you rest in peace.
It's very common, and it's not a big deal. The trick is catching them early in gestation. And so you can eliminate one of the twins. If you miss them, which this guy doesn't miss, then it's a big problem because twins are very undesirable and rarely do they survive. And if they do survive, they just don't thrive. This became the center of the business because it's a great place to raise horses. We have this limestone underneath the topsoil that provides phosphorus and calcium in the grass, and it's great for bone development in young horses. And we have the luxury of being able to provide big pastures for the young horses to run in and develop where you just couldn't afford to do it, where they're selling land by the square foot.
This is the Diamond Flower Rahi, and he is just 3 days old.
You get along to us, boy.
First of the month means I gotta change all my sheets over their own new, so I'm scrambling looking. All I want to do.
You can ever grow up enough to run? Huh?
That's the January storm. I mean, and he just popped out. Like I said, this is the first time I have a stall for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that something with them little babies now?
I get attached to him. That's my problem. I don't want to see him leave.
This a Wild Rush?
Yes.
You notice I came to visit him at Derby time, so you get the idea.
There you go. You need mine now?
This one's half mine. Geez, that's a nice one. Huh? That's good. Go on, Junior.
The first morning I galloped her, they showed her on the TV because she just shipped in. But after that, we never saw her again. They just looked at Take Charge Lady and you and her bip teeth.
Nice do, girl. Nice hairdo, yeah.
And I'm thinking, hey, what about the rest of the field? Basically, he doesn't ship in unless he's got a shot. A loaded gun, they put it. So... Yeah? Okay.
Good luck, Mr. Mandela.
Thank you.
DeFrance acting up a bit. Run up to the starting gate now, and the gray goes up. The daughter of Stormcat, Ile de France, locked away, set for the start of the Kentucky Oaks. the line. Off and running at 128th Kentucky Oaks. Take charge, ladies, straight out to the front. Take the cake. In second, and you came away third. Ile de France is forwardly placed in fourth. Habibti up the inside is fifth. Around the first turn. It's Take Charge Lady in charge by 3 parts of Ligda. Ile de France off her flank is tracking from second. Take the cake up to the second.
Pretty relaxed for a minute, and they got whacked when that take off.
43 and 1 seconds. Continuing up to that side now. Take Charge Lady and Tony D'Amico opening up daylight.
Outside of us, you.
Ile de France in second place to the outside. It's you in a perfect striking spot in third. And revving up faster, she goes to the outside. Farda Amiga puts in her run now. 5 back to Ms. Brooksky. The race tightening up. You is up to tackle the front right.
We're going backwards.
Farda Amiga's revving up. Chris Take Charge Lady responding to the challenge of you. Take Charge Lady digs in. Farda Amiga surging. Farda Amiga and Chris McCarron getting up to win the 128th Kentucky Oaks. Take Charge Lady second, and Habibti was third in 150 and 2.
Did a little bit of bumping going into the first turn, and with the big crowd here and all, she kind of lost her cool as she went into that first turn and got a little too excited and got a little too serious. But she looks fine. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Everybody wants to go to the Derby. Yeah. But believe me, nothing I'd rather do in my life than that. I'm probably too soft-hearted with the young ones. Stop and go and stop and go. But you get the right horse, you gotta go. I would love to go. I am not boycotting the Derby. Come them babies. Came off the plane, went to Judd, and they were the first ones in. Going their first 3 furlongs here, and supposed to be slow, and we'll see how they do. But I think they're quick learners and going to be precocious. Shoot, that one of Nina's, man, he's like an old horse, isn't he? Unbelievable. Look at him. And look at him.
He's waiting to go.
He ain't even upset. Look at him. These young ones are exciting. Might be next year's Derby horse, you know. 29 years I've been waiting for that, but it ain't happened yet. But I know in the next 29 it'll happen.
The 62nd running of the Inglewood Handicap. This race will be run on the turf course. The turf is firm, and post time is in less than 12 minutes at 4:50.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
Did you have fun?
Little babies.
All the Derby parties, and you had to talk about the babies. I want to know about the parties and all the people.
I like the babies. Let him just break and then just real easy get a hold of him. See if 1, 2.
Hopefully, yeah.
You ride your race.
Maybe.
Real horses, riders.
That's right, yeah.
Riders up.
They're at the post. They're up. Gallant from Free Stride Slow. Night Patrol and Redatory go for the front, and Night Patrol nearest the rail, 3/4 of a length in front. Redatory is second the same margin, as Gallant is advanced all the way up to third. And now they race midway on the backstretch in that position. Night Patrol a half length in front. Redatory is traveling very comfortably in second. Now they pick up the tempo midway on the far turn. Redditori continues to press Night Patrol at the rail in Scalon. Sane needs a way through, as does Kerry Gold to the outside of Papa. And here comes Redditori to make his move, and he means business. Night Patrol just in front. Redditori alongside him. They back sprint to the fire. Redditori, Night Patrol, yes! Night Patrol just outran Redditori and beat him on the square by a neck.
Can't do anything but run second, huh?
Somebody's up there tinkering sometime? Somebody's up there tinkering at us.
4 seconds and stakes by like this much.
He didn't want to go.
It didn't look like he was sharp. You know, we trained him bear so long, I think we lost his confidence.
Don't come out in that grass and...
Didn't ever have any big works like he'd had, you know?
Yeah.
But look what they run. They run 39 and 1. Well, at least we got him back.
Yeah, thank God.
The race just sharpened him up. I didn't train him real hard in that last race because, you know, 100,000 is good, but it's not 500,000. So we left a little bit more to gain out of the race rather than squeeze the lemon dry and that'd be the last stop, you know. So his next race should be the real big one. Either here the Shoemaker Handicap or New York in the Met Mile.
Was that his first race?
San Antonio, right. Yeah, it was a good race.
You go to the Shoemaker?
Yeah. Shoemaker or Met Mile, matter of fact.
Oh, really?
Thinking harder than Met Mile. Nice big purse. 1 turn mile, that'd be good for him, huh?
How's your kudos?
Good, we're gonna take a chip out of his ankle tomorrow.
It's May 8th. How long will he need?
Everything's off. You know, there's no chance we could make the Breeders' Cup now, I don't think. Next year.
It's disappointing because he was on the way to a very, very promising campaign, wasn't he?
Yeah.
At least you'll have him next year. Yeah.
Next year. You see the fluid in the joint, a little bit of pooching out here from the pressure. He's got 2 small chips in his ankle. Going to go in and remove those and then get a few months off. You have to, when you come into the horse business, you learn right away that you better be prepared for a lot of setbacks. You win the Oaklawn Handicap, $500,000. Then you start looking at the Breeders' Cup, and the next day you've got a swollen ankle that has a little chip in it. The biggest secret is never let the horses hear the plans. They'll find a way out of them. Good boy. That's why we do all our studying in the office. You know, they always got their head out here trying to hear what we're doing and talking. If they're here, they're going to run Friday. They'll have a temperature Thursday. But you know, when I was a little kid, my father had a 9-acre ranch with a little training track on it, and we had a stallion. We bred to 2 or 3 mares a year. It was a mom and pop little deal with just horses that nobody else really wanted to fool with. And we'd get the bowed tendon horses that didn't have a chance to come back, and the horses with badly hurt knees and ankles. And because it was a small place, we got the worst ones that nobody wanted to fool with. And I got the experience of working on them for 6 months and getting them to heal up, and only a few of them made it back. So now that I'm in this league and I get a little chip and I take that out, it's pretty nice to know this one will come back. When I was a little kid, my heart was broke several times a year with the horses that had the bad injuries and weren't going to make it back.
This is kind of an unusual fracture because what we have is the fracture bed and we don't have the fracture. Well, this is going to be a challenge. Look at this. Ho, ho, ho. No wonder we couldn't find it. It was floating around the joint. Well, if that isn't luck, I don't know what is, huh? I'll be damned. Son of a gun.
Crystal Brown, just a nice steady 6, 13 and change with Randy. No big move, just nice and steady, head and head. Exciting with the babies. All right, where are we at here? We got a set of 3 babies, 2 babies and an older one to stay with them, and then another 3 babies here. I'll let them run a little more today, but not too much. Okay? Okay, here we go. Walk him up alongside Mike. Okay. Then when you get in the trail, undo it, and he'll go by himself. They all three walk out, different look in their face. You can see them talking. Hey, the boss has got something in mind here today. Something's happening. How fast are you going to make us run?
Half team is Emeritus, Juniper Chris, and Gentlemen's Club.
They're going to go very slow from the half to the quarter pole. And then when they get straight in the stretch, then we're going to let the one come up in the middle and then let them run a little bit and see who can run. They've all had a lot of slow works. But today we'll let them do just a little bit and see what kind of talent we got here. Now, if they don't do it, won't mean they don't have talent. They might just be dumbfounded by it and not know to do it. But you kind of tell who's precocious and who's getting serious quick. See, they're just starting to get fit and feel so good they can't stand it. And now they're not so gentle and innocent as they used to be, you know? Pauls doesn't know to go.
Cannot stay with them. The other two are better. I make him go, but he didn't.
Behave okay?
Oh, man. He feels like a 200-pound horse. That's a powerful.
Got any more at the end?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder how many I can run in the Derby next year.
I got 3 more here for you. Strap, Listen Indy, and Sweet Peaches.
You don't want to just sit and wait for them to get hurt or hurt somebody.
He's trying to buck me off the whole way, you know.
Really?
He's feeling my light weight, so he's like, he's jumping.
But he'll be a nice boy.
Yeah, he will.
Big leg.
Nice.
But he looks like a mile and a half now.
Yeah.
3 more for Mandela and a team. Holy Hazel, Kelly Lee, and Jake Skate.
They're starting to try things and play, and the thing is, you got to realize they're getting fit and look a step ahead of them and avoid the obstacles. Hold up, girls. She's a little too sharp today, huh?
Yeah, but you know, once we're going, she handled beautiful.
Yeah,
Better
okay.
than she's wanted to handle before.
There's a lot of them getting ready. Kelly Lee, Holy Hazel, Gentlemen's Club, Emeritus. The others are a little bit behind that. 3 weeks. Somebody's gonna safe us. It's gonna be like a submarine. Periscope will come up, and then they'll see the big ship rise.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the day of racing.
Oh, goodness! High and dry, you four-eyed! He's still dry, that's gonna work! Alex Solis, come on! How many 3 to 5 shots has he let you down on? Here we go!
3 to 5 on Alex Solis. Thanks, Specs.
It's a handicap race. Here we go.
All right, Tony. Come on, Goomba.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
John? The surgery went through real well. Said the bone and cartilage all looked real good.
Oh,
I
fantastic.
told Dottie, you know, one chip was floating.
Yeah.
And while he's looking for it, the thing floats right up into his grippers, and he takes it out.
You know, he was just going so good, that's all.
I know, yeah.
You know, he ran so great in Arkansas. You know, well, thank God it's just a chip.
Here at the fall meet, we'll look ahead and we'll just start setting the chess pieces in place. You know what I mean?
I'm with you. All right.
So what'd you do? You went ahead and gave the call to Lucas for the mile?
Are you running here now? Yes, I did. Are you running here now?
I'm having trouble getting an airplane to New York.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
Okay. Thank you. See you later.
All right.
Any further thoughts with your several nominees between the Shoemaker and the Met Miles?
Shoemaker be 10-man for sure.
Okay.
There's a chance that Redditori'd run there too, although he may go to New York for the Met Mile.
When are you going to decide that?
We're working at it.
Okay. So the Redditori thing's a combination of weights and jock availability and shipping?
Yeah, a lot of
all that
things,
stuff.
shipping and all that stuff, yeah.
So we just have to wait and see.
Yeah. Hey, Red, what are you doing? You listening, huh? You listening to the conversation, acting like you're not? Yeah. Should we go to New York, boy? Huh?
Scotty said you might stay here. Predatory?
I told him we're having trouble getting an airplane. If we can't get to New York, we're gonna run here. I think we got the plane worked out. But what if I didn't now? I don't have you. I'm gonna kick his ass.
Now I can sleep in. Okay, I'll see you in a second.
He's a grade 1 winner on the grass, the Eddie Reed last year. He was to win the Mint Mile, a very prestigious race, on the dirt. And I think it would increase his value. $500,000 or $1 million. His value, never, you know, the purse is probably $400,000 to the winner or something like that. Mile race is important for a stallion because it shows that a horse has speed to sprint and can stay a little bit of ground. It's that middle distance marker that people want to see that a stallion can do to breed to him. The value in his stud career could be significant. I want to go. I was kidding you the other day about the airplane hereditary.
Yeah.
They went to the airport for 3 hours last night and came home with something wrong with the plane.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, they're getting another one jimmied up. I am probably going to just call it off and stay here and run the shoemaker.
If I can get him a good rider and he's all right with it, I'll move.
Why don't you see what you can do?
But you're going to stay here.
I'm near sure. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what jocks are open. All right. Thank you.
There's a chance that they're going to try and fix that plane in San Francisco and send it down today. But they've missed 2 nights in a row with that, so I don't know if I'm game enough to not enter here and take a chance on that.
I was hoping he would stay here originally, and then he ended up going there, and then we commit because I want to ride the race, and now here he's back again. Can't predict.
I'm going to go ahead and enter hereditary. I can always take him out.
Okay.
Hey, Dick Mandela.
Okay. I will call you as soon as I know something. You too, buddy. Bye.
The 9th race. 2 horses, different owners. The Tin Man with Mike Smith, and then the other horse is Hereditary. And I may call before entries are out and take it out. They're trying to. The plane didn't make it last night to New York.
Well, thank you, Garrett. Yep. Good luck.
So, would you say 70-30 you run here?
Right now, it's 70-30 that I stay here.
Cool ride, Pink Eye.
I don't know yet. Who said that?
He's open.
And who else is open? But Pink Eye, I'm interested in. Just gonna see what else is the deal.
Not very many other people that you usually use are open.
Yeah. That's probably the way to go.
Well, he could win.
Yeah.
And then you've got Crazy Instant to start as well that day.
Yeah, and Tin Man in there. Shoemaker also.
He's an interesting horse, but I'm just wondering if is he better than I think he is, the Tin Man? I think he's pretty good. What do you think he can do in this field? I mean, you're going up against Touch of the Blues, Irish Prize, and Hereditary. And
I'm thinking he's that good.
that's good.
Okay.
He'll be in a good spot stalking. Tactically.
This horse can go the lead. He can take back the last. You can kind of do whatever you want with him. Yeah.
Can't get anyone to answer a phone. I can't get a hold of Greg at Lucas's barn, or Wayne in Kentucky, or Wayne at the Residence Inn.
Why don't you?
But give me, I mean, I've left messages, but...
Do you want to see Mel Dahl and tell him you'll work it out?
Okay.
And I'll leave it up to you?
If he lets me put Lafitte on his, I'll ride
But
yours.
do you want to take care of it?
Yeah.
You just handle it down to the
If I can't get a
down to
hold
the
of
draw.
him, then it'll be Pink Eye on yours.
No problem.
But if he lets me off, I'll ride yours.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Where's Becky? Becky. Hey, the trip is off to New York. Hereditary stays here.
It's just another thing that happens in the game. You can't predict a lot of things. But we'll see.
Scotty is the man.
Yeah. He gets on the horse Hereditary. That's why I'm looking.
Okay. Let me see. Nick. Put in 10. Let me see. It's the 9th in the book. Goes the 8th with 10. 9, 8, 10.
I was gonna watch
7. 7, Casey Griffin.
2.
2, Ladies Den. 8. 8, Spineless Jellyfish.
4.
4, The Tin Man.
9.
9, Irish Pride.
1.
1, Touch of the Blues.
6.
6, Hereditary. Daddy Quill Delahousie, Irish Prize Stevens, Spineless Jellyfish Almeida, Casey Griffin Blanc. Special ring DeSormo. The Tin Man Smith. Ladies Den Valenzuela. Touch of the Blues Espinosa. Redatory needs a rider.
Yeah, he does. Pink eye, right, Scotty?
Yeah, really? That's all right. I'll ride Redatory.
Put pink eye in Redatory.
The Shoemaker Mile at 5 o'clock.
Let's talk about the Tin Man. He's moving up quite a bit in class. Must have given you good reason to make the move.
Every time I've run him, he's run a great race. Let's see if he's good enough today.
Redditor, second in the Inglewood last out. Obviously, he's trained well since then and done well for you.
Yes, he has. I think the race put him in his top form now, and he'll have to be to beat this bunch.
This will be the first time Lafitte Pinkai rides him. What type of instructions will you give him?
Take 2 lefts.
Yeah, you never have to give too many instructions to Lafitte. Well, Richard, we wish you good luck with both horses.
Thank you.
Richard Mandela, and I might add, guys, that as he goes
He'll break good and put you right with the leaders.
Okay.
Just kind of break and see what they do.
Okay.
You probably just stalked him, but you
Okay.
just see how it goes. He's
Yeah.
just a nice, steady running horse.
Okay.
Okay, Becky, you put him up, and I'm going to go talk to Mike, all right? Hey, good luck, buddy.
All right, thank you.
I want you to get him back, in the middle or something like that.
Got it.
There'll be plenty of pace for you.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Shoemaker Mile. They're at the post. Orientate broke like a shot and takes command at once. Orientate's 2 in front. Special ring and Redatory away second and third. The Tin Man and Spineless Jellyfish with Fatty Quill 3D. Touch of the Blues and Irish Prize are next as they head to the backstretch. Orientate rides the rails to the backside. Special ring close now in second, though. It is now 6 lengths to Redatory in third, and on the front end, Kent DeSormo's going to make a move right now up after Orientate, and now these two really fly up the backstretch. 6 lengths to Redatory. Special ring takes charge out at the far turn. Now it's Orientate who has to re-engage. Special ring to the quarter-mile marker in the Shoemaker Mile, and he leads by a length and a half. Now Redatory comes with his run. Outside of him is Ladies Din, and you better take a look at Ladies Din. Here he comes, he and Redatory after Special ring. Redatory, Special ring, Orientate from the back of the pack, but it's Ladies Din, and he's clear. Ladies Din and Patrick Valenzuela in the Shoemaker Mile. Redatory is second. Ladies Din, yes! Patrick Valenzuela and Ladies Din dominate the Shoemaker Mile. They won by 3. Redatory was second. Photo for third.
Especially on the turns, you know?
The mornings have been looking better than ever the last few days, but I know sometimes he does that. And
He's done it before.
Yeah.
And that's what it felt like, especially around the turns.
Yeah. Well, okay?
Yeah.
Good boy. You tried all right?
Yeah, he did. I thought I had a good chance coming down the stretch. When I saw the horse outside, I said,
He flew, yeah.
He's pretty strong, you know?
Yeah, he flew that last
Yeah.
season.
Boy, it run fast, too.
Yeah.
Can't believe he didn't win.
Well, we've had quite a few stake races go that way, this last month. Alexine, Crazy Ensign was beaten ahead. Out of Mind up north, beaten ahead. Diamond Hope. Well, it wasn't ahead on all of them.
Yeah, it was a nose on some.
It depends on how good he looks from the race, and he looks good so far. But we'll see the next week, see how he's doing, and then decide what we should do. Yeah. He made in money $80,000, so it's not too bad, but the winner was better. That's much more.
He doesn't know he lost. The other horse is too far in front. Hey!
All right, thanks.
Yeah. He's pretty proud of himself.
Where's Becky Wetzman?
She went around that way. I saw her outside.
Hiding from me again.
Looking for Mike.
Always hiding from me, these people. What do you got to say, Moose? Huh? Any encouragement? You might win a race or anything? You listening to me? Yeah, okay. The other day when Mike rode him, he said he just was kind of mincy again. He didn't have the stride that he had the last few times. A couple times he's stiffened up on us, and we don't know why. You know, nothing stands out that we can see any big deal. So just so that we can learn, we're going to send him over and do the nuclear scan and see if something lights up that we don't know about.
You use a bone-seeking radiopharmaceutical. Then you take a picture of it with a gamma camera. What it does is it actually gives you a physiological image of what's going on in the horse as compared to a anatomical image like an X-ray is. So it is a very, very powerful diagnostic tool in athletes who are very prone to stress fractures. With catastrophic fractures, generally speaking, there was pathology ahead of it that was stress fractures, which means there was something going on before the horse broke its leg. The nuclear scanning machine might light up something that you're not aware of, and if you use good judgment, you don't break the leg.
The trick, though, is that you stop at a little this or a little that. If you kid yourself and make yourself think it's something it's not, and you don't face the music, then you go out there and you end up on that van coming back. That's not a good place to be, that ambulance. So those little things are the time to find them. One of the cleanest horses I've ever scanned. They look very good, very good.
Hmm. 2 years old. Okay, can I pinch your nose, Mama? See, don't die. Relax. $46.52. Okay. Hildefranz. That's Hildefranz. Hey, girl.
She didn't like leaving home. She likes to just stick around here.
How do you want to do this? So you want to put Paul in this filly?
No, I want Randy on it.
Okay.
And a pony.
Mike knows this filly. He rode her once.
Say one time, remember? You don't need a facelift. They need to just erase your face and start all over again.
Need to erase you and draw you again.
All right, 4 of you together. Alex is on Emeritus. That's that big colt by Holy Bull. I want you to take back. I want you to take Gentleman's Club. You're on Holy Hazel. You're going to go off on the inside in front. You're going to go off on the outside in front. You're going to go an easy first 3. When you turn to the head of the stretch, come off the fence so he can come up your inside, and you come away from him so that he'll go in the middle. And you guys sense him coming, get with it and see who's better.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Hi, for Mandela. 4 babies going 5/8. Espy, Gentleman's Club, Holy Hazel, and Emeritus.
24, a little fast here. Didn't want him to go that fast, I think. We haven't put many fast works into them to really set them down and test them. I prefer to just go ahead and run them. If they need a race, they need a race. That's the Gentleman colt. He just beat those others. I didn't think he could beat that big bay colt that Alex is on.
34 and 4 at the wire, and then out there 47 and 5.
The 9th and the 22nd, are we leaning towards the 22nd with the 2-year-old maiden?
I run both of them, different races.
Okay. So you want me to hold them both?
What do you think?
Gentleman Cup. He's ready.
That's a face only a mother could love, huh? Can you say that, huh? Huh? Say boss? Say boss? Trying to say Mr. Mandela?
You done? Sure, and give him a good gallop up and down. Warm him up good.
Okay.
Get him out best you can. And you know, we're not going to rush him off his feet, but help him a little bit.
Macho Image and Lasting Image. The Image Brothers go out for the front. Gentlemen's Club and Pine for Java. Then Clever Play and Sci-Fi. And the early trailer is Valediction. It's Macho Image and Lasting Image, and they go quickly at the far turn. Valediction is running on nicely from the back of the pack. He's just gone up to mid-pack, and if Valediction finds a way through, he might pass them all as they head for home. Gentlemen's Club is with a chance. Then Gentlemen's Club and Valediction, these three to the wire. Pine for Java and Sci-Fi Avid. Here comes the Gentlemen's Club. Macho Image, Valediction up in the third. It's Gentlemen's Club in front. Gentlemen's Club, one round. Macho Image, the second. Valediction, third. Pine for Java.
Nice, Ray. You run great.
Phrase 5. Oh, buddy, it's official. Exact combinations of 1 and 5, 22, 10, 1, 5, Vanilla, $21, even $58. Now returning to the winner circle is Gentlemen's Club and jockey Alex Solis. Gentlemen's Club, first time starter.
Okay, gang, you ready? Here we go. Whoa, baby, whoa. Here we go. Whoa. All right, all right.
Some days are better than others. If somebody just tell me so I wouldn't get excited for the bad ones, you know? If you could just plan and not get your hopes up, you know?
Hey, watch him here. Oh, you did a great job. That schooling pays off.
What really helps is because the way you train him. The way you did all that work. He was worried about it, but in the race he wasn't. He was looking for a hole.
In the horse business, how I train or how Bobby Frankel trains or Lucas or Baffert or Neil Drysdale or anybody, there's different ways to do it, and what's right one place might not be right another. The horses are all individuals and have their own little personalities, and obviously that requires instinct to sense that. Probably instinct is the most valuable thing you can have in this business. Instinct to sense what the horses need or what's going to happen.
He said, you tell me in Churchill, I guess they had a hell of a time getting her in the gate. Then I guess that when they tried locking arms and pushing her in, and then when she did get in there, he said she was all messed up.
Yeah, like when you force her to do something, she fights it.
I need a pad. Right there, Mark, next to you. Back around. Hey, there you go. Yeah. Real slow.
Oh! I went to lead her through one day with Randy on her. She jumped from the tailgates and she cleared it.
Back up, reload her again now.
Yeah.
She got it, man. Bad. Dang. Where she is, light the front end now. Oh! Oh!
Gallop twice in the training track. Break room this morning. Okay, and tell Chris a little bit of the same. That's it. Holy Hazel, just tell him to stay up.
Tell him my God. The longer she sits in, the longer she's saddled. That's what Richard told me.
Oh, Mama, you're getting out of it today. Okay, thank you.
He said something about loading her first. I wonder what number she is tomorrow. Number 1. It's perfect.
They're off. Ile-de-France and Between Horses, Sister Girl Blues, St. Bernadette, Adoration, and Respectful all tied for the lead. Adoration going to be 4 wide on the clubhouse turn. Ile-de-France just off the rail came out towards St. Bernadette. And the early trailer is Lady Flores. They mix it up to the backstretch. Ile-de-France and Chris McCarron in front to the backside, through from the inside now. St. Bernadette comes to put some pressure on the front runner. St. Bernadette makes her move. Ile-de-France right back at her to the outside, and these two Matt strides into the far turn, 3 wide, and there goes Adoration up outside of Ile-de-France, who's now backpedaling. Adoration turns up the pressure on St. Bernadette. Ile-de-France is not going to hit the board. She's dropped back to fourth, about to lose that position. Too respectful when they head for home. Adoration and St. Bernadette, these two Matt strides. Sister Girl Blues tries to get her. St. Bernadette battles at the rail. They come to the wire, and the winner is Adoration.
As soon as they came for her, though, behind her, you know, she jogged right on up. She knew.
Yeah.
It's almost
Well, it would have been best to just jog her up there instead of walking her. You know, when they walk, they think too much.
like she saw it.
Whew. She just seemed mad, you know, just grouchy.
It's amazing they don't forget, isn't it?
Yeah.
I should have stuck to my first instinct coming home from Kentucky was to wait a couple months to settle her back down. And she acted so good in the morning, I thought she'd forgotten about it, but she's got a pretty good memory.
Oh, sorry.
So we will take some time now.
Okay.
Maybe sometime later at Del Mar you'll see her.
Okay, thank you.
We were thinking of barbecuing steaks, but I think we're down to hot dogs now.
I can try and run over a cat on the way out.
I got some in my freezer
Stick
if
it
we
on
need
the
to loan you
rotisserie.
some. Sure. Is it bring your own? Bring your own barbecue?
We got that goat all cleaned up now.
BYOB.
BYOB, bring your own barbecue.
She looked like she liked the water. She liked the treadmill. This treadmill is good for horses being laid up for, let's say, for 3 months. You know, put them on the treadmill for about 3 or 4 weeks. It's good for conditioning. And you know, I see a lot of horses, they're a little bit crazy. And you put them on the treadmill, you know, maybe take a little bit time, but they're a lot better. Like the Great Filly we want to put her next, you know, I know she's nervous, but I bet you in about 10 days, she should be normal like the rest of the horses. This filly only been on the treadmill 3 days. She's a little bit nervous in the gate. You want to put it in the treadmill, you know, where she can stay inside. That way she gets used to it. And I think she should be better. You can tell the difference. You know, she's a little bit green, a little bit more nervous. I think this then really is going to help her. It's going to take a little bit time, but after she knows what to do, it should be a lot better. She's pretty calm, huh? Not bad at all.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I was about 15, I guess, and my father and I just took off work for a couple months, and we had a couple of our own young horses we'd bred at his little ranch and stabled at Santa Anita for this summer meet at Hollywood Park.
I think Arnold's a winner. All right, let's give him a round of applause. Arnold, congratulations.
We thought they were great. And I remember when we ran the first one, I was asking my dad if he happened to win, could I get a new lawnmower? That was my big dream, because there was a lot of grass to mow out at our little ranch. Do what seems right, all right?
You got it.
That's all I could think about was new lawnmower. And he didn't run very well. He beat a couple, that was about it.
They're off. Divine Wind and National Anthem break 1-2, joined 3 deep by the Tin Man. R. McLennan is...
The announcer kept announcing. The races kept going. I thought the world stopped.
As they head into the backstretch in the 63rd running of the American Handicap. The Tin Man now takes charge for Mike Smith, and it's the Tin Man in front by a length and a half.
This was my hope and dream, and I just couldn't believe the whole rest of the day just went right on without us. here we are walking back to the barn, all hot and dirty. That's all we got.
Tin Man is at the quarter pole and he cuts the corner and leads. It's the Tin Man to the top of the stretch. He leads. Captain King, who's run up into second. Divine Wind is third. The Tin Man asks for all he has for the final furlong. Divine Wind and Captain King trying to nail him in the American. The Tin Man reaches for the wire. Divine Wind trying to get him on the money. The Tin Man, Divine Wind, the Tin Man, yes! The Tin Man wins the 63rd American Handicap.
Make me cry. I can't watch somebody else cry and then not cry.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The stewards have posted the inquiry sign on the totalisator board. The stewards are concerning themselves with the stretch run of race number 9 between number 6, the Tin Man, and number 3.
Mike, I need you on the phone, please.
Please hold all mutual tickets. There is a stewards inquiry into the stretch run of race 9. Hold all tickets.
Yes, sir. This guy come out the last part almost dropped me, sir. So, no, I'm kidding. Yeah, he came out a little bit reimbursement. Yeah. Okay, thank you for putting it up. I appreciate it. All right. He came out a little bit reimbursement.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir. I didn't believe I made any contact with him. I straightened him up right when I got to him. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Your attention, please. After reviewing the big plate, the stewards have ruled there will be no change in the original order of finish. The result, number 6, the Tin Man, first. Number 3, Divine Wind, second. Number 4, Kappa King, third. And number 7, Deep Desert, fourth. And now, returning to the winner's circle, the winner of the 63rd running of the American Handicap, the Tin Man, and jockey Mike Smith.
When was the last stake you won? How long is this series?
So long,
3 months?
April 7th. Had it bothered you not winning the stakes in the water?
It bothers me a lot when I don't win maiden races. You know, winning's much better. I've experienced both sides and I prefer it.
There we are. The Tin Man ends Mandela's stake slump.
Ella Del Mar, baby. Going for the big win.
Hi. Four-leaf clover, pot of gold. Programs here. Programs.
I got the perfect date for fishing, August 5th. Be there. You have something going that night? Okay. August 5th will be all right?
Okay, how long for Tin Man? We better get the Tin Man out. Make sure everything's right here.
You want on the Tin Man?
Crystal.
Crystal?
Yeah, she knows. Tin Man's a good little horse, huh? What's he looking at? He's got something spotted up there.
He is. He's a funny horse.
What about your work? How'd it go?
Real good, huh? But yeah, no, Predatory's really good, and you know he likes this grass. Last year ran a super race in the Eddie Reed. He won last year, so I'd like to try again. Yeah. All right. Back to the wire, once around, maybe a little 11 and change the last 8. But don't gallop out. Just kind of tune him in a little.
What's up, boss?
Hey, what's happening?
You tell me.
Gonna run 2 two-year-olds here Saturday. Listen, Indy and Jake skate. The 2 are open. Which one you like better?
Listen, and I remember
I would
him.
think long term he'd be the better one, you know?
Yeah. The other horse, I don't remember.
That's the one you want, right?
Sure, what you think? I don't know. I don't remember the other called. See, which one is Jake? That's the one with the white
Kind of
blaze?
plain. No, listen, Indy's the blaze.
2-year-old maidens going 6 furlongs here.
At Del Mar, you look for the coming out party of the good horses that you're going to see for the next year or two, and in this race I expect that we'll see several that'll show up and run well after they win maiden races.
You just think they're going out for a little gallop?
Quality in this field. And some of these horses will definitely improve as the distances lengthen, and if the pace gets hot today, you might see some sign of that right here at 6 furlongs. You're going to see 2 or 3 horses that you'll want to bet back off of this race in their future maiden races.
Good luck to you.
Oh, Jake, he thinks he's going out for a feeding.
Oh, he didn't know what to think when you're taller versus
That'll make him mad enough to run.
On the far side, Swelter came out quickly. Downtowners out quickly as well. And listen, Indy, who's 5 lengths off the leaders. Jake Skate is back third last. 3/8 to go, and Vindication now takes the lead. They turn for home, and just look at Vindication go cruising home under Mike Smith. Vindication is second. It might have gone to Listen, Indy, Appalachian Thunder.
He was coming on at the end there.
Second, number 3, Listen, Indy.
You're gonna see a different horse next time.
Oh, yeah, he'll wake up now.
Oh, me.
He came running there at the end.
Yeah.
No, that was good.
Really good. Just the knees a little rough like they've been. Very good.
Maybe get him knee bandaged to live in. Remember his mom had terrible knees.
Let's leave him open today and then think about it later, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Hello? Hey, Alan. No, it was a really nice race, yeah. He was 12 lengths out of it, and he came flying up like he'd done it all his life. I mean, he was running to get second. Yeah, very nice, very impressive.
When he ran up on those horses, he didn't know if he was supposed to just follow him, and so Alex took him to the inside and he exploded again.
That's that training we did paying off again. Teaching him to go between and down inside. We made him learn to, you know. It helps. The thing is, you got to do that stuff early to get it in. It's easy to teach him to run, but it's harder to teach him to run and do it under discipline. That's the key. You know, out in the field, they can run a mile on their own. Horse is built to run a mile, but running a mile, changing leads, breathing, thinking, not panicking is a big difference. That's what the training is.
They turn the pressure on, 3/8 to go. Redditor, Night Patrol. Beach Hollow now just crying out for room at the rail. Let's see, can Beach Hollow get through? Seraphans come with a big run. They turn for home in the airy lead. Redditor down to the rail. But it's Seraphan well on his way to take the Eddie Reed. And Seraphan a convincing winner. Beach Hollow extremely unlucky in second. Then Redditor, Night
Why did you third? Huh? Why didn't you keep going?
You might have done better on the dirt.
Huh?
He was good on the dirt again, too.
You know what I should do is nominate him to the Long Acres Miles, 200 or 250.
Yeah, that's
But
good.
there may be Breeders' Cup money involved. I'm fair with that.
My butt is officially numb. That's my 3rd tag walker this morning. That pad worked for like 10 minutes, and then I was like, okay, I need to get up.
I'm taking 2 pads next time.
Yeah, we're sat on these little bits of leather that don't really have any padding at all.
In the paddock one day at Hollywood, I heard Gary say something about, oh, who else is going to go down to the gallop? We might need another person. And I said, I'll gallop for you. This year I feel it's more intoxicating and like addicting and kind of like when the thought of them leaving is kind of like, you know, oh, I gotta keep getting on racehorses somehow, or so there is a momentum that's built up of like a reason to like want to ride again.
You were anything in that 7th race in the book on Sunday, that allowance race, final 16?
Yeah, pleasantly perfect.
For some members of the field, it's a prep for the Pacific Classics. Are you thinking that way with that horse?
No.
Okay. It's worth asking.
Kind of a hound dog. You know, he doesn't try very hard. You know, he's a big dummy out there floating around. But when he runs good. I'm not saying that he couldn't impress me enough, but I ain't going in thinking what I'm doing there.
Race number 7, mile and 1/16, 3-year-olds and up. 7 go here. How about this one, Jack?
Yeah, for me, this is a Mysterious Cat. I expect to win out of Mysterious Cat. Pleasantly perfect, really hasn't done anything wrong. He's another one hard to knock in the Richard Mandela barn, so you know he's in good hands. And my third choice in here for me is...
How about father-son, close together, but ex-employee beats them both? Huh?
That sounds pretty good,
I
too.
think that's even
I
a
like
better...
that angle.
Good horses, riders! Riders up! All right, good luck.
Bit of friendly family rivalry as I'm joined by father and son Gary and Richard Mandela. Tell me what you think about Gary's horse in here.
I hope he's not as fast as mine.
Bonus Payday and Good Cop, Bad Cop out fast from the outside gate. Trompolino's going to settle down in the 3rd spot with Mr. Freckles right there too. Mysterious Cat down at the rail, then it's Pleasantly Perfect, and Jimmy Z is taken back to last. They run to the half-mile pole, and Mysterious Cat has taken the lead by a neck. Pleasantly Perfect been asked to pick it up now. He's 6 off them. Good Cop, Bad Cop on the outside. Mysterious Cat right there. Bonus Payday looking for somewhere to run. Now he gets a hole. Bonus Payday coming up looking for the lead. Just behind them, Pleasantly Perfect, and then Jimmy Z. They come for home. Bonus Payday at the rail. Mysterious Cat tackles on Gamely on the outside. Pleasantly Perfect. Pleasantly Perfect doing best. Jimmy Z running on late as well, but Pleasantly Perfect will win it. Pleasantly Perfect draws away to win well in the end. Jimmy Z 2nd. Bonus Payday 3rd. Good Cop, Bad Cop was 4th.
I thought he's not going to run good. And then he finally gets him going.
He didn't run until the quarter pole.
Like crazy, Bob. Probably got dirt in his throat. All right, gang, here we go.
Hey, scope him and then make sure we talk about antibiotics afterwards.
What's his deal with this? Lollygagging around there till the quarter pole and he took off.
I think he'd run all day, yeah. I think he'd be better wild.
You dare to dream of the Pacific Classics right now, or you think...
We'll see.
He also bled a fair amount.
Bled?
Say a small grade 1. You know, 50% all horses bleed, whether they're on Lasix or not. Not a lot. I don't see a lot of mucus in here. But I'll tell you what, the fact that he was sick and he bled, I just put him right back on Genesis.
Yeah, do it.
I'd like to put him on clenbuterol.
Yeah, put him on that tonight.
I got it.
Number 1 rule, no sand for the reel. The reel never goes in the sand. The reel.
Yeah.
That never goes in the sand. It goes in the pole holder. Because otherwise the reel don't work anymore. Okay?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, you hold that, and then I'm going to get you started, and then I'll get the others ready, all right? Okay, you're ready to go. Now, the key is there's eggs. That's what the fish will bite. When I hook this, you go through the top and right into the eggs. And the fish are within, see this wave? Yeah. The fish are right there. Yeah, watch this.
Got to get our order into the pizza night.
You ever really seen a fish out here? Really?
You know what? I think we should call it quits and do it another time. Don't ever let the reel hit the sand.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. I mean, I'm not kidding you, but it'll be all right. I'll get a new reel tomorrow.
Okay, Tony. 8th pole, 1 to the 5. 16th pole, 1 to the 5.
Hey, perfect. Take a look over here.
What are we doing?
I want you to go back to the 3/16 and stand, and then gallop 1 to the 6.
It says here, 3 long shots, pleasantly perfect, O-take, and speedy pick. Join the list of probables for the Pacific Classic at Del Mar. Claim to fame. Got his name in the form.
He's going to try the Pacific Classic.
Yes, sir.
Terrific. From maiden races to allowance races to the Pacific Classic.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's a big
right
step
into deep
down.
water.
Yeah.
He had the one race as a 3-year-old. Do you remember what happened there?
It was so bad I had to turn him out and forget about it.
God damn.
Look at it! He didn't finish.
Well, did he hurt himself?
It was embarrassing. I paid $700,000
Richard
on
was
Mr. Ford's
embarrassed.
money. I spoke for that. How much? 7 or 725?
725.
Jesus. Why couldn't I stop at 7 and get
Well,
it done?
it's going to be worth it now. I mean, he likes the dirt.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
and he can run.
You know, he likes the turf, but he's got a big appetite. He's a great big dude, and I think he wants to eat it, not run it.
You know, they got the comedy club down in La Jolla now. We're going to take you down there tonight. And you feel he's ready for a grade 1 competition. Deep water in the pool.
Well,
Pretty good swimmer.
I tell you what it is. He's a horse that's like you're having to ride him to keep up at a mile.
Okay.
So I think a 1.25 miles could be what it takes to take him to another level. And if he were to succeed and be competitive at this level, there's some pretty nice stuff to do. You know?
How you doing? Oh, wow. Nice sticks. What you got in there?
Just go on the other side. Grab one from the other side.
Oh, wow.
You know what they call him?
Oh, look at that.
Rambo. All kinds of weapon.
Hey, pretty cool, huh?
Fancy.
They look good.
Do I look sexy?
Oh, yeah.
Redatory, just back his toes up all you can, all right? Okay. Because, you know, the longer he is, the more crooked he is, just better to, okay?
It's not a lot of wall there at the toe, so...
Yeah, you can back it up pretty good. I do it. Redatory is one of Long Acres Mile.
You're the favorite.
He'd be the favorite there, yeah. He had a little touch of colic last night, about 6 o'clock. Boy, they wait till we get close and then start. They watch the boss. Watch him, watch him. Hey, buddy. I gotta stay here. I can't go to Seattle with you. I gotta stay here. So stay here with Pleasantly Perfect. See if I care. Come in here, boy. Come in here, Bubba. Hey, Bubba. Come in here. Hey, come here, boy. Let's talk about the Pacific Classic now. Huh? What do you think about it? Huh? You tired just thinking about it? What are you gonna do? You gonna try a little bit? Just give it a little try. I'll give you 5 days off if you do good. You won't have to work for 5 days. I'll give you 5 days off. I won't even dock your pay. You hear me?
Let me get lip chain on. Good morning, George.
We have a brand new job. He said, what? I never had this before. That's a lot you put in there. No, I just gotta clear his head out. You ready?
Yeah.
Stops him from smelling another horse.
He tends to like everything. Hello, there's nothing. Because a real horse wouldn't let me do that.
Right then in the Pacific? Yeah, Pleasantly Perfect. Yeah.
Good lad.
Yeah, give my man a good whip. You need a good whip for that.
Oh, yeah. What size you want?
Big one. Let's go to the paddock. Abraham, take her to the paddock, all right? Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Tony, his opening statement was everything's good. We took Redditori's temperature and it's 103.3, and I thought, well, he must have made a mistake. He said everything's good. No, he's got 103 temperature. That ain't good. Crystal, why don't you just stand here a little bit, gallop around, 3/16 to the wire. Just get him straight, but make him a little serious coming through the wire. Paul, we can go. Hey, Rick. Hey, I just got a call from Tony. He said Redditori's got 103.3 temperature up there. Is there a good hospital up there to send him to if that's... He's put a call in for the vet to come. Yeah, I'm worried about him getting pneumonia or something, you know? You know, it could be a virus, but, geez, I'd rather play it safe than sorry with the treatment, you know? All right, very good. I'll see you later. Bye. It's like somebody's testing me. Yeah, 103 3/5 is scary. And he had a little bit of bute for the race, so it might even be a little worse, you know? That's what you always have to realize that, too. The bute will take the temperature down a little bit.
Guys from ESPN are here. They want a shot at Pleasantly Perfect. I just pointed them out there in the total.
Your horse very rapidly improving. Do you feel that this horse's running style really fits into this race?
Well, that's one of the reasons I'm giving it a try is I think if he's good enough, the race would set up in his favor with the speed out front and the added distance of 1.25 miles should help.
Perfect. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Hello. Yeah. Okay. What I'd like to do, my veterinarian's here. I'm going to give you the phone. You guys work together on this, all right? Rick Arthur. Rick Arthur. Yeah, hang on 1 second.
Hi, this is Rick Arthur. Yeah, sure, right. If there's any question, you can be as aggressive as you want in terms of diagnostics on this horse. You know, I'm a little bit worried about him getting stressed out with shipping and pneumonia and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I'm not talking about over-treating him, but just do everything you think's proper to treat him. Right, right. The stars weren't in the right position, I think, for this trip.
Yeah, is the racing secretary there? This is Dick Mandela. The horse I sent up, Redditory for the mile, he's got 103 temperature this morning. So he's being treated and gonna have to scratch, so if you could take care of that for me. All right, thank you.
Such a big man. We love.
He's a little smarter than when you rode him, but don't ride him into the race too hard.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Don't be thinking I have to be laying 4th or 5th. 4th or 5th's going to be occupied.
Oh, yeah.
Just kind of talk him into it the first part. Come on, you know, there's a lot of speed horses in here. I think after the mile, they're going to string out. The rail will come open, all kinds of things. So big field, just look for a spot, okay?
Okay.
Hello? Yeah. Well, that sounds good. I appreciate your good attention on him. I'll get back. Horse doing real well, no temperature. Says the lungs sound good and everything.
Hopefully it's a minor problem.
Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Del Mar on Pacific Classic Day.
Crook rounds here. Pacific Classic Crook rounds. Thank you very much.
Coming up. And Tapatio to complete the lineup. He goes in. They're all set for the $1 million Pacific Classic. The Pacific Classic way. War Emblem missed the break just slightly, but he's quickly recovering and going up to join them. Bosque Redondo in the gold colours, and there's Skyjack on a loose rein, been sent off to lead them early. Momentum is down at the rail, then Bonus Pack and came home in the white cap right there too. On the outside, Tapatio. Ray Memo 5 lengths off the leaders. Then comes Speedy Peck and Jimmy Z. Pleasantly Perfect behind that, been followed by Sane. Milwaukee Brew is quite content to drop back second last. He's giving them 10 lengths start. Ray Memo's now dropped back to be a good 11-12 off them. Pleasantly Perfect is starting to pick off the back markers. Into the far turn they go. Bosque Redondo and Skyjack. Came home is running a good one. Momentum looking strong. Milwaukee Brew is still far back. Top of the lane. War Emblem, but he's fully stretched today. Came home. Momentum. War Emblem is battling. Bosque Redondo. Pleasantly Perfect. But it's came home and Momentum. Came home with the passing from Momentum. Milwaukee Brew came out the clouds to get there. No, Pleasantly Perfect.
Horse hit him too.
Horse hit him.
He tried to jump him. Bosque Redondo. The chest. Oh, that's good.
Horse hit him too.
Hey, congratulations.
Thanks.
Hope everything's okay.
I do too. I don't know what happened.
Place finisher up there now. Fourth was number 7. Perfect.
Just waiting till you get a few more races on him.
He just needs a little more experience,
Yeah.
huh? Hello. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? I'm just watching the rerun here. Damn, he ran good. He had to make a kind of a wild swing out there at the quarter pole that cost him. You know, there was like 6 across. There was nowhere to go, so he swung him right outside him. And, he's kind of green. He doesn't know what that's all about, but he dug back in at the end, and he was closing. Tell you what, we're pointing for Arlington Park now, buddy.
Horse ran big.
He ran nice, you bet.
I was standing with the girl who works for Paco. We were watching the race together, and she was so excited. And then she got out to the track, and she just freaked out and just ran. I felt, my heart just like...
If they could just stop and not have any momentum, that'd be fine. But the horse took some terrible, terrible steps after he got hurt.
I felt so bad for her. She was so excited, and then she went...
Nancy's the one broke down. How bad was he broke down?
Bad. This
Really?
was pretty bad. She just went running. Just...
Jeez. It's too bad.
Yeah.
That is too bad. Crystal, leave him alone. There is a fine line of making pets out of them and making, competitors. And sometimes, like the Tin Man, get to feeding him carrots and babying him. And then there was a time where he'd walk up on the ring, and if you didn't have a carrot, he'd start doing all this, get mad because you didn't have a carrot. Well, that's a bad thing. When it gets to that point, you've gone too far. When they come to a point where if it doesn't go their way, they get upset, then you've created a monster. Because they have to be disciplined in the afternoon. It's not a free-for-all. You've got to be in that lineup. You got to go to the gate when they say. You got to stand when they say. When the boy says go, they've got to be serious.
Tell me he's gonna do good. Somebody tell me he's gonna do good. He's gonna do awesome. He looks good. He's training good.
What do you think?
I'd say either be a length in front or a length behind, if possible. I'd rather not see him head and head. It's my preference, you know what I mean?
Way to go. Okay, perfect line. Dance Dreamer is quickest in the stride. Continental Red Light there. Decoy Venture in third. Cacciamandi. There goes the Tin Man. He has to go 5 wide as they all line up on the lead here. Coming to the top of the stretch first time round. The Continental Red has gone on to lead them. The Tin Man right there in second. Decoy Venture tucked in third. They start to turn the pressure on now in the Del Mar handicap. It's Continental Red. The Tin Man is now breathing down his neck in second. Then Decoy Venture. Top of the lane and the Tin Man goes to the front. The Tin Man, Continental Red, Dance Dreamer. Here's Delta Form with a late run. Delta Form coming to get him. Delta Form up to win the Del Mar handicap. The Tin Man was second. Then came Blue Stellar.
You should never think you haven't won, ever. I got my hopes up a little too big there, about 50 yards out. Try him in another long race, and he might improve from it, having this experience now, you know? If he does good enough, then we go to the Breeders' Cup.
I knew you didn't get it first.
Oh, it's a little chilly down here.
More like carne asada. Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited too, like you said. Wow. You know what I mean? Like I get up already and I'm thinking about it. I gotta order my jockey clothes that gave away.
Where's your towel? Get your towel over here.
If you get done eating, maybe you can join us.
Usually they want you over there in the van.
Okay, boys, quiet down.
Everybody sing. La 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 la.
When you go off, let your filly go off, set a little pace for him. When you turn for home, let her drift out to the middle a little bit. He's going to shoot inside you, okay? So I want to school him a little bit more in there. All right? Now, let go a minute. He's fourth in the Pacific Classic. First time we ran him in a stake.
Yeah, I remember that now. That was a good race.
Yeah. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. Still got things to learn, so we're going to have him sit back and then move up through the inside of that filly. He always seems to be coming around in his races on the outside. And I want him to make sure he knows he can come on the inside, too. Save a little ground someday. You know, he's had a little time out of his race and had a couple of short, easy breezes, and this is a good, serious one, far enough away to get him set up for his 1.25 mile at 41 mile.
28 gallons an hour.
That's all he needs. It's a good confidence builder.
This owner's never gonna want to ship again.
If you worry about it. He's going to get 2 antibiotics. Actually, it's a combination of penicillin and gentamicin, which is a good combination. He's also going to get a sodium iodine jug. The sodium iodine is a real old expectorant.
It's surprising he only had a temperature for a couple days, isn't it?
He's not overtly sick now. You know, he doesn't have a temperature, blood's normal. What he does have, though, is a cough, and he's got mucus in his trachea after he trains, which would be a little bit of a low-grade bronchitis, and most people really don't get that sick with a bronchitis. All right, he's going to get penicillin twice a day and Genocin every morning, and I think we're about done here.
Rick Mandela, how you doing? You want to take a layup for me? That nice horse, Redatory, that I have? Yeah, I shipped him up to Seattle, and he got a temperature and came home with a little gunk in his lungs and stuff. He never got really sick, but there is something in his lungs, so we got to just wait for him. The key to him, just have to watch he doesn't get any thrush or anything in his feet, and like to keep him barefoot if I could. Okay, good. All right, thanks, Michelle. Bye.
$10 and $4.
I got 58 and 4. Unbelievable. Race isn't until the 5th. If it was next week, I'd really be mad, but just a little mad.
He went 10 and 4. Fast, way too fast. About 3 seconds too fast.
You have to fill the tank as you go. You know, you run them and they lose a lot. Weight, they get tired, mentally tired. So then you get them out of the race, you have to rest them up, bring them back up to that high level again. You don't want to leave that effort back in the morning workout.
Jocks, his clock's a little off.
He just didn't realize he was going that fast.
You gonna come eat today, Red? Come on, it ain't that bad. He doesn't like the medicine. Red, you gotta leave soon. If you're gonna eat at all, you better eat now. Hey. Have you ever seen So Funny? He's up here in front, but when you put the feed tub in, it's like his butt comes to the feed tub. I knew you'd give in. You gonna touch it, or are you just gonna smell it and turn your butt to it? Come on. Eat. Good boy. Oh, Red.
Entries, 7th race, Clement Hirsch, 1.25 miles on the turf. The Tin Man with Mike Smith. The 8th race, the Goodwood Breeders' Cup Handicap, 1.1 miles, Pleasantly Perfect.
Pleasantly Perfect. What does he have to do this weekend to earn a trip to?
Just run real good.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, he could conceivably run 3rd, and it could conceivably.
If he runs 3rd, finishing real good and not beat very far, I'm going to still think that's very good. Yeah.
Right.
Earlier here, you know, you had to keep him between the fences. He'd just get lost. Then in the middle of the summer, he finally caught on. A little bit of a slow learner, the kind I understand, you know. If we run good here, then we're going to look at Breeders' Cup.
Right.
Yeah.
How's the Tin Man doing?
They won't believe him on Sunday.
Now, what about him? If he were to pop up and
Test
win
him.
this mile
Test
and quarter
if
race.
he runs really good. Yeah. And listen, Indy, you know, it's a test.
Yeah. He's headed in the right direction, isn't he? He got a big shot.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I think so,
He got
yeah.
a hell of a shot.
Yeah. We very seldom have a weekend come up like this. You know, usually it's spread out and you've got something big you're looking at. But this is unique in that it's the weekend to prepare for the Breeders' Cup. And we've got some horses that are developing, and we're hoping they're going to be good enough. And this weekend's going to be like the finals in school. They're going to have to step up and see if they're good enough to compete at that level.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Moultrie at Santa Anita.
It'll either be a real good day or a real long day, one or the other. Let's get him down the box, huh?
Listen, Indy, the last one going in, gates closed, they're all set for the Norfolk Stakes. Oh, where they go. Royal Siphon bobbled a little at the start, but Royal Siphon recovers quickly and goes on to lead them. Bull Market down at the rail. Listen, Indy's going to have to go a little wide into the turn, but right there with Mr. Technique in 4. There comes Turn, and still Bull Market going on for home. Just only Indy in the white cap now takes 3rd and goes after them. Cap Wayne is starting to make ground. Top of the lane now. Bull Market's going to have to keep on. Cap Wayne, Listen, Indy's in with a shot too. They come to the 16th. Cap Wayne, Bull Market battling right back at the rail. Bull Market's coming back at Cap Wayne. Bull Market, Cap Wayne, nose and nose up over the nose, maybe Cap Wayne.
16th, a little more tiring track.
For another 16th, he might look pretty good, you know. He was just getting his best lick, you know.
Alex said I knew I was in the right spot, and I looked back and I tried to go, and he just took a jump or two to get
he's
going.
not quick enough, yeah.
You'll have more time to put the Mandela finishing touches on it.
They're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, right.
The Breeders' Cup's mile and 8 this year, isn't it?
That track's a little deeper and sandier than this, you know. Could help him.
Okay. I'm trying to find the right pieces that fit the right heads. I know I got his good. I think I got his good.
$1 try, $1,000 Goodwood Breeders' Cup handicap. Number 5, Momentum's worthy of that 9-5 favoritism today, right, Steve?
I think that the tactics should set up well for him. He can be just behind the lead and make a move at the last point. Another one I like is a closer named Pleasantly Perfect, who's 5-1, was 4th in the Pacific Classics in his stakes debut. I think Pleasantly Perfect can earn a trip to the Breeders' Cup with a 1-2 finish here, but Momentum, I think this is finally his day for a major stakes.
Pleasantly Perfect moving in, all set for the Goodwood Breeders' Cup handicap. Away they go. Not off the inside. Tapatio is setting off for the early lead. On the outside, Trulia Judge is showing speed as well. They're all lining up here as they go into this first turn. Pleasantly Perfect is getting a good spot in behind the early leaders. They go to the three-quarter pole, and now Reba's Gold takes the lead at a good pace, leads it by a length and a half. Trulia Judge is up to second. Pleasantly Perfect is 8 lengths off the leaders and 3 more to Grey Memo. They run to the half mile in the Goodwood, and it's still Reba's Gold and David Flores taking them along a length and a quarter. Now Momentum is getting up closer, a joint third. They're approaching the quarter pole. Reba's Gold still has a length and a quarter advantage. Momentum now coming to take him on the outside. Pleasantly Perfect hooked to the grandstand side and coming home gamely too. This one's wide open. Reba's Gold battling to hold on. Pleasantly Perfect on the outside. Momentum not quite doing enough in third. And it's Pleasantly Perfect now taking the lead as they come to the 16th pole. And Pleasantly Perfect sticks his neck out and goes gamely for the wire. Pleasantly Perfect and Alex Solis come home 3-length winners of the Goodwood. Momentum second. Reba's Gold was third, and Like a Hero finished fourth. The unofficial winner of the Goodwood Breeders' Cup Handicap, number 9, Pleasantly Perfect, will put a finish sign up for second.
Chicago, Chicago, my kind of town.
We gotta go see Skinny Man.
Congratulations.
Thanks. He's finally learned.
You're not going to beer store, That's
powerful, huh?
Son,
I could see when you went into the first turn, I could see he wasn't doing that playing around. He was going after.
Was serious.
Yeah.
And half of my ball, I said, I'm going to put him right there, and I tap him. He got it right there, and I said, okay, now we're going.
Yeah. Fabulous job.
Thank you, buddy. Okay.
Fabulous job. Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
All right, let's go.
Oh, where they go. All came away very smoothly. The Tin Man immediately going off to take the early lead. Blue Stella is getting up to race in 7, and Hawkeye's taking a lot of speed in the blinkers on the inside, coming through to join them. They tightly grouped as they come through the stretch first time round. The Tin Man is a narrow leader. Hawkeye is right there on the inside, and Blue Stella is in third. And Sarafan second last, but only 4 lengths off these leaders, and Nazarati's at the rear. Past the three-quarter pole they go, and Mike Smith and the Tin Man, nice and relaxed out here, just setting a comfortable pace. They lead it just over a length. They have a half mile left to go, and the Tin Man still kicking on gamely for home. In the second spot is Blue Stella. They're coming to the top of the lane, and the Tin Man goes on. The Tin Man still leading on. They come to the 8th pole, and the Tin Man digs deep and finds more. Blue Stella is out after him, and Sarafan coming gamely. The Tin Man reaches deep, he finds Sarafan chasing gamely on the outside, but the Tin Man will win it. And the Tin Man wins it. Sarafan was second. Blue Stella finished up third.
Oh my God, is Crystal still crying?
Well done.
That little bugger, huh?
God, he was, when he's in the stretch, it was like, oh my God, look at him go. Oh, well, did you see him the whole time his little ears pricked? He's like going, oh, this is fun. Right.
The official winner of the Grade 1 Emmett Herschel Memorial. Number 2, fellas, take 20 trainer is Richard Mandela.
Big smile, here we go.
Richard Mandela saddling both the winners of the Goodwood Breeders' Cup Handicap and the Dennis Alberta.
Paid our dues all year, though, didn't we? Seconds and thirds and just misses. And finally comes around. They're pretty good.
You're X-raying today, obviously. My 830 is going to be a chest X-ray. We're trying to see if the problem we saw in the lung is dissipating because the horse bled. He's got a bleeding lead, and we're just trying to see if it's getting out of there fast enough.
He bled from the nose. He was on Lasix already, so the first time he bleeds on Lasix, he goes on a vest list for 14 days, and that's what happened.
This is a big deal, you know? It is very frustrating to think of not going to the Breeders' Cup now after all that, but I'm just afraid if I took him and make him bleed again, then you've made a chronic area out of it. Not a little tear that hopefully will heal right up and give it a little time, and then it won't be a problem later. We could be foolish for not going, too. But I'd rather be foolish for not going and still end up with a good horse next year. It's just adding up wrong, you know.
To come off the vets list after that, he's got to work 5/8 of a mile, 103 or better, and then show me he's not bleeding. And he couldn't work until the 21st.
I mean, there's not much chance. I mean, I said there's not much chance of anything making us feel that good about it. But we are going to x-ray it again just to see if that's moving out. Okie dokie. Yeah. All right, thanks. A lot more coming back into here.
The density's out of here, but we're still left with this residue right here.
Looks better though, huh?
Yeah, it does. It has improved.
Yeah.
Frankly, I think you should try training him a little bit. If you have any hope of going or desire.
Well, I naturally have a desire.
I'm gonna put him on that Beckla vent. You know, that inhaler.
Yeah.
For a few days.
If he was your horse, what would you do?
I'd go ahead and start training him a little bit. I think it might help it.
With the idea of going? Or
with the idea of going. You know, I'd jog him a few days, maybe jog him after we scope him, see if anything's coming, x-ray him, gallop him, scope him after you breathe him, and then decide there.
Just call him lollygags wrong, though, doesn't he? Doop-de-doop.
I'm gonna get there, boss. So I was setting up my training schedule, and it turned out that the 21st was the first day I could work in 5/8 for the veterinarian. And I was gonna ship him the 19th. So I called Dr. Bell. He said, it's no big deal. He said, you can take him to Chicago and breeze him there and just have that guy watch him. I said, well, you know what, that makes sense. So I called the guy in Chicago to set that up. But he says, wait a minute, we got a bigger problem than that. Chicago has a rule that says if you have bleeding twice within a year, you can't run for a month.
Their rule is 30 days. When they hear the horses on the vet's list for bleeding here, so then they have the option of putting their rule into effect. And that's what they did, I guess. I mean, I don't know whether it even came to that, whether it was just Dick's decision not to go.
Next year, we'll win that classic, won't we? Yeah. They won't know where we came from. They won't know what hit them, will they? Hey.
You are listening to the Saturday edition of the Roger Stein Show. We are live in the backstretch here at Santa Anita, where post time today is 12:30. We got Richard Mandella here taking the time out. I talked for a minute about Pleasantly Perfect, and I don't mean to bring up just bad topics or whatever. This might be a sore spot.
Fact of the matter, they're going to force me to go ahead and give him his rest now and have him for next year, and it's not a sore spot because I'm excited about having him for next year.
All right, listen, now you're going to the Breeders' Cup. Listen, Indy in the juvenile. I know if it was a month further down the line, you'd feel better about it, but this is a horse that's getting better.
He's kind of a young, obnoxious kind of colt right now that doesn't take it very serious, and so
Pretty sure racing.
I think the mile and eighth could help him.
Bay Colt, too? Lasix?
Yeah.
You've got a horse, the Tin Man. He's going to be on the lead. He's going to take some catching.
Okay, Tin Man, you're putting in the...
The mile and a half. And he ran so good the other day, and you wish you had a little more time to fill the tank back up. But he acts good, and I think it's going to set up very nicely for him if he's good enough.
He's 50 to 1.
Huh?
He's 50 to 1.
The Bloodline lady, she picked him. Did she ever pick a winner?
Sure.
Sure. Sure.
Those feeling good. They got me feeling good now.
Welcome to the post position draw breakfast for the 19th Breeders' Cup on Saturday. Breeders' Cup Juvenile, Grade 1, full first Monday before. Listen Indy, Alex Scalise. At a mile and a half on the turf, we have 8 in this race. Number 8, the Tin Man, Mike Smith.
You see him? What did he do?
Tried to drop me.
It's been a while since you've been bucked off, hasn't
Take a whip from off.
it? Yeah, right. Like I said, we're not going to go to the paddock. We're just going to go right and gallop. Back him up a little past the wire and gallop 1.5, Paul. Yeah, he spotted the wire yesterday. He's always looking at things when he gallops. See that light over there? Probably he's hitting right where it lights it up. Whoa, he did it again. God damn it. Yo, Paul, pull him up right here. Bring him right back here. Come here, bring him right back here. Just jogging back a little bit and then pack fast under it again, all right? Get after him, get out, come on. Send him on, there you go. I don't think this day and age you need them, you know, you just need the cameras. You know, they're set, they're not gonna move. That's enough. Just don't mess with it anymore. Yeah. Glad he's not on the main track, yeah. You might have taught him a habit now.
For the juvenile, and they're off. Vindication's gone for the lead. Hold that Tiger, and Tomahawk broke second to last. And Listen, Indy is now 8th as the field moves up the backstretch. Into the far turn, Vindication grappling Bull Market. Those two head to head. Why, right up there, tracking third down to the final 16th. It's still Baffert, 1, 2, 3. Vindication, Copway moves to second, Bull Market third, and it is a sweep here for Bob Baffert, 1-2 under the line. Vindication will go on to be the juvenile champion.
That's the way it be.
Several people asked me, do you think last December or January that you'd ever be here?
How about you?
No. Just, you know, I was happy Dick would say, you know, Ralph, he's kind of a classy little guy, you know. Then you start doing classy little things. And here we are.
Moving into line, the Tin Man, ready for the start of the 19th Breeders' Cup Turf, and they're off. Falcon Flight broke well, and Golan got off last. There goes the Tin Man now, who takes the initiative, and the Tin Man, the expected front runner, gets cleared onto the rail. He's clear by 2. Long way to go yet, and the Tin Man is just coasting on an uncontested lead. The Tin Man just cruising along here. The opening quarter went in a pokey 25 and 3/5 seconds. Balangary is second under the line for the first time. And
See what he did?
way up to the leaders.
I scared him this morning.
Half of 51-1 for the Tin Man. High Chaparral is running 5th. A tight pack through easy fractions early, and the Tin Man continues to cruise uncontested here as they make their run into the backstretch now. High Chaparral is yet to do his best running. He's 5 lengths behind the Tin Man, who leads with 4 furlongs to go. Racing into the far turn, it's still the Tin Man with a host of pursuers. Here comes with anticipation, and High Chaparral right there. The stage is set as they turn for home. The Tin Man to catch on the outside with anticipation. High Chaparral is coming with a furious run with 1 furlong
out here, what was it, 6:15 this morning? And he come under there and just freaked out.
The wire, they gotta outlaw those things. They're too old. They've been there, that's back in the day. Too many horses do that. Man, I seen him looking the first time around, and I sat down, and good thing I grabbed two main bulls, and I just went, yeah, you know, and sure enough, he did it.
Nah, it's a good try. Next year, we don't have any wires. Let's go in somewhere and watch this on a TV.
And the Tin Man is just coasting on an uncontested lead. The Tin Man just cruising along here. The open supporter.
He saw it both times. First time I almost laid down. Watch the rerun. Unbelievable. Well, let's watch this. I want to see the slow motion of this. I don't want to miss it. To the things we come up with. 6 o'clock this morning. I'm not happy. No, I know you're not.
On the outside with anticipation.
You know, when people say to you, is your horse going to win? I feel like saying, obviously, you don't really know much about racing. Because so many things can happen.
In front.
The Tin Man is going to come trotting home. The Tin Man and Mike Smith totally demolish the field in the San Luis Obispo. Redatore holding him at bay. Redatore will win.
Half Bridle in front, and Half Bridle is pulling away under the line. It's Half Bridle.
Julie Crone, the first female jockey to win a Breeders' Cup race.
Action this day on the outside, now in front. Action this day from way out of it. Joe Haar bearing down on them. It's going to be a three-horse photo finish in the turf. Here's the wire. Photo finish.
I have never seen anything like this.
Alex ain't getting off. He's sinking to his seat.
And here it is. It's a dead heat. A dead heat. The first in Breeders' Cup history. I, Chaparral, and Joe Haar have dead heated in the Breeders' Cup turn. What else can happen today?
And they're off in the 20th Breeders' Cup Classic. Medaglia d'Oro got pitched back at the start. As it appeared, Congaree came in just a bit. Hold That Tiger runs in third, and Perfect Trip is fourth. Funny Side, very eager. And he tugs his way fifth to an opening quarter of 22 and 3/5 seconds. The rails along. Then Pleasantly Perfect, followed by Donever. And Congaree is the leader now with 5 furlongs to go. Medaglia d'Oro right there, sticking with him on the inside. Pleasantly Perfect getting in gear. 10 Most Wanted still near the back of the pack. Donever now starting to launch his bed. Congaree still holds that lead. Medaglia d'Oro on the inside, fight with him. Hold that tiger just to behind. Pleasantly Perfect rolls up on the outside from fourth. Congaree and Medaglia d'Oro in a pitched battle here in the Classic. That's a punt for the lead. And Pleasantly Perfect trying to muzzle him down with 100 yards to go. Medaglia on the outside. And it is Pleasantly Perfect. Man, oh man, what a day. Pleasantly Perfect wins by 2. What a day for trainer Richard Mandella.
His 4th winner of the afternoon.
A patient ride there by Alex Solis aboard the 20th Breeders' Cup Classic winner, Pleasantly Perfect.
Luck has a lot to do with how things go here. But if you don't first work hard and be in there pitching, the luck will pass you by. You better be ready for the long haul, or you'll just wear yourself out. It's slow thinkers like me that survive and stay in it. We don't think fast enough to escape.